episode 20, the big 2-0. More importantly, 1,000 subscribers. Let me say that again. 1,000 subscribers. 1,000.
Give it to us.
Just
Give it to yourself,
just a bunch of no names coming from Detroit, man.
Hey,
Starting something
yes,
up.
sir.
Hey, we just getting started, bro.
Yes, sir.
We're just getting started.
We just getting started, bro.
Listen, we can't shout out 1,000 without shouting all of you people out. Thank you so much. We are nothing without you guys coming and supporting us and viewing us and watching us and having fun. Thank you so much. Now it's the race to 5,000, right? Is that the next goal?
10.
10 racks.
10,000.
10,000. Help us get there. We're going to keep on growing. We're going to keep on having fun. But, I mean, I always like to celebrate milestones, man. 1,000 is a big deal. I remember when we hit 100, when we were in our group chat, you know, going 100.
Hey, we hit a hundo.
A hundo.
3 figures.
Bro,
Times 10
say
now.
whatever you want. When we had 20, we were like,
Yeah.
now we're
Damn,
at
20 people want to watch us?
that's what I'm trying to
crazy.
say. Now we got a
But
whole
granted,
1,000 people.
18 of them were moms, dads, brothers, sisters.
But that's
We
how it
appreciate
starts off,
them.
you know what I'm saying?
It still counts.
Hey, before it was anybody, it was just us in the basement.
It was, you know, when it got real, it was like at like 82. Because you're like, bro, we don't know 82 people.
Yeah, like-
And it's not 82 family members that got you.
Because I know like 2 people in this
Right,
T2.
right. 100%.
Shout out to Ace, amazing producer. This set,
Pod
all
Lab
because
Studios.
of him.
Pod Lab
Yeah, man.
Studios.
Shout out to Pod Labs, baby. Episode, you know, it's crazy. 1,000 came with 20. Episode 20. Big
That's
things coming,
nuts.
baby. Big things
Ace
coming.
brought up, put his foot in today, too.
Yeah,
with
look
the
at that.
set.
You guys are getting comfy over
At
there.
1,000.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys just cuddle real quick?
Well, I don't know if anybody caught it, but like, you know, me and Elle would always start the episode like this in
Literally.
previous episodes, the first 19 of them, and then by the end of the episode, we'd be down here.
Literally.
So now
Slipping
we're,
and
now we're, you
sliding.
know,
Hey, you
No,
guys,
we're a
you guys
little
were
more
comfy. You
secured.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh,
like
yeah.
if you guys like ever decide, you guys, we got to get you guys like a blanket.
the amount of times I've sat next to him in life is
Can't count
insane.
it. You cannot count it.
It's actually, it's
I'm
like,
always on the other couch because
Yeah.
just for size differences.
I'm talking about everything though. I'm talking about Ubers, taxis, planes. I'm talking about everything.
Ubers.
It's a lot, bro.
Man,
Roller coasters.
I'm proud of us.
Jeez, bro.
I'm proud of us, man. But again, thank you guys so much. Let's keep on going.
Job not finished? Give it to him. I know you want to give it to him.
Listen, the job is not finished. As the great Kobe Bryant, rest in peace.
Job is not finished.
The
Job
job
not
is
finished.
not finished.
I don't think so.
We're just getting started.
I wanna start off with some football.
Mm-hmm.
We had a very interesting Sunday night. Very.
You have to bring it up.
You know,
right
I completely forgot about it. I honest to God completely forgot about it.
I'm so sorry. We had a very interesting Sunday night. To explain, I got these boys to jump on the money line train, and we all went on the fucking Bengals.
That was a roller coaster.
now. That was legit a roller
And
coaster.
it was an absolute roller coaster. I mean, we gave up, and then they're only down 14. And then they're only down 7. Then they
Tied the game.
tied it. And then it just
Literally, oh my God. So the one time we take the money line with you and
That's
we
what
lose,
happened. That's crazy.
that's wild.
That's how we lost. Look at how we lost. Don't look at the fact that we lost.
welcome
wild.
to the money line game. Welcome to the club.
I'll
baby.
tell you
I
this
really
much,
hope
yeah.
they're not all like that.
They're all
That's tough.
I'm
listen,
jump off real
they're
quick,
all
boy.
like that.
Real quick, I'ma
you could
jump
be
off.
up 21 points. You're gonna be sweating it. Okay, I bring up that Sunday night game because I walked away from that game questioning myself. I don't really question myself a lot. I don't know, like you guys don't look at it. Like, I don't do that a ton, do I?
No.
All right, I'm questioning myself because I walked away from that game, and I think that we watched like 2 of the best quarterbacks in the league. 2.
Top 5, both of
But
them.
yeah, but I wanted to focus on one of them, Justin Herbert. Why don't we view him even higher than we do right now? Because we always just sneak him in at number 5. He can do everything else that all the guys above him that we consider above him. I mean, he throws the ball better than some of them.
You want the truth to why we don't do that?
He
Yeah.
doesn't win.
It's team success.
Yeah,
That
he
has
doesn't
to
win.
count for something at some point.
Now,
We have to look at team success.
now look at it now though, because great coach, not the greatest weapons in the world, and now he's showcasing, bro.
I mean, he had a good record last year, and he still
was okay.
He still was like.
It was okay.
Think about it. To me, he's a better thrower of the ball than Lamar and than Josh.
In the pocket.
In the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's more mobile than Burrow.
Is
he?
Yeah, I don't think he's a well.
Yeah, I mean, look at him this year in his rushing yards. He's been running that thing.
It's
I mean, shit, he might be better in the pocket than Patty.
It's a different scheme that they're running. So
I'm overreacting, I
The-
know,
the reason
but
why
it's a beautiful ball, man.
their record is what it is today because number one, they've played some shitters, bro. Like as far as teams is concerned, they didn't start with a great schedule. It was a very easy schedule to start with. Number one, number two, what's carried them so far in the season has been their defense. They have one of the best defenses in the league this year.
And coaching.
It's not like Herbert is lighting up the world on fire. He's a top 5 quarterback in the league. But like I saw him on the same field as Joe Burrow on Sunday night, and Joe Burrow looked better. Just generally looked better to me. Like it was kind of fluky the amount of points that they put up in that Sunday night game because they were playing a horrendous defense. One of the worst in the league, maybe the worst in the
Not
league.
the worst, exactly.
So like, yeah, he put up numbers, but everybody does. I mean, Drake May put up numbers on him. Or
I hate
Jacoby
doing
Brissett.
this.
I don't even know who was starting at that point. But
I hate doing this, but I'm gonna be a hypocrite.
team success has to come. In the
Yeah,
first.
I hate doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. You know, Herbert with Jamar and Higgins would. I mean, shit, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I just listen. I walked away from that game, man, and I don't know. Herbert really. It's such a beautiful ball. I'm living in the moment. Can I do that?
Yeah.
we all do that though.
The problem is the top 4 in the NFL are not cemented. It's very hard to move them off their spot. Now, if Herbert goes out and wins, that's a guy. We're talking about CJ at the beginning of the year.
now
That's a guy. If he goes out and wins the Super Bowl this year, you got to look at him now in that light of those 4 guys. That's a guy that could change his legacy.
That's
in that.
you know. I was gonna say, like, even if Herbert went to an AFC Championship this year,
Yeah, I would look at him differently.
I would have to be like, well, why isn't he better than Josh, or why isn't he better than Lamar?
Maybe Joe. The best I can give you is Joe.
I'm not taking
No?
him for Josh Lamar. No, man.
Listen to
I'm
me.
not.
The first 3 to me are cemented.
That's
Even
it.
the 4, but like the first 3, it's very hard to move them off their spot because of they have the full package. They have the numbers. They've had the team success ish. But I mean, like getting to an AFC Championship game is like you've gone pretty far.
Yeah.
They have the MVPs. They're in the running for MVP every year. They're competitive every year, regardless of what they have. Like Justin Herbert has more today, arguably, than Josh Allen does, as far as on the defense and as far as offensive weapons. Like
No, not
No,
offensively.
No.
Defensively, yeah.
okay, like
Similar.
I mean, his wide receiver too for the longest time was Keon Coleman.
Hey, I was.
You know what I mean? Like okay,
I was ignorant about.
you know what I'm
Kinda
saying?
similar.
Like that's
No,
what I'm
kinda
saying. They're
similar.
kind
They
of
have the
similar.
better coach. Chargers have the better coach.
100%.
They
They
have
have a
the
better
better
defense.
defense.
Yes, they do.
the weapons right now are better on the Bills
Slightly.
Similar.
because
no, they're kind of similar.
Cooper,
Slightly.
Coleman, Kincaid, Knox.
Cooper is Amari Cooper.
I know that, but you guys
not
got
Coop anymore.
But
It's
you,
Amari
got,
Cooper.
you guys got to
Yeah.
realize their number 1 wide receiver is
Justin
Lad.
Johnston.
And
Disley.
McConkey's really good, bro.
I know,
He's
but
putting up numbers.
He won him the game.
you know, yeah,
Drisley's
that
coming
throw.
into his own too. The
Yeah.
tight end. He's
You know,
putting up some numbers, bro. Like
I
J.K. Dobbins.
It's a very young offensive
Yeah.
weapons for them for Justin Herbert.
listen. I can see the Chargers doing some damage, and maybe not this year because they probably do need a little bit more. But man, when you get the quarterback and the coach right,
Yeah.
it goes a long way.
Only 2 games after first.
It goes a long way when you just get those 2 right. Well, and this week coming up, it's Baltimore and the Chargers.
It is.
That's a hell of a game on Monday night. That's probably gonna be the best Monday night game so far this year.
Yeah.
I was ignorant on Burrow, by the way. He's even better than I thought, man. He's a lot more mobile within the pocket than I ever thought, man.
Yeah.
Like he does some things out there that I don't think any of the 3 above him can do in the pocket. In the pocket. Maybe an argument with Patty,
Yeah.
but he does some crazy things in there, bro. Like,
In the pocket, yeah.
yeah, I mean, outside of it, a different story.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to go outside of it though. That's the thing. He's
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's mobile enough.
Mobile enough, right?
mobile
And you get that elite pocket presence. That's great. I'm gonna name you guys some players, and I want you guys to name this player's kryptonite.
Kryptonite as far as a weakness or somebody else in the league?
What stops him from doing anything?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Lamar Jackson,
Patty Mahomes.
This year,
just in general.
in general,
Let's start all over. You guys ready? All right. Lamar Jackson. I would say Patty Mahomes in the
Patty
playoffs.
Mahomes, yeah.
yeah. But it's been more than Patty though. It's been a lot of people in the playoffs.
Patty. I would say Tom Brady.
No,
It's like the only.
I'm gonna.
I mean, it's Tom Brady. It's the only person
I'm gonna say Josh Allen this year.
in the regular season.
No,
I'm just talking.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
say-
say Joe Burrow.
Or Joe Burrow, yeah. one of
Yeah.
the two.
And
Joe
that's
Burrow
the-
is definitely his kryptonite.
Yeah, that's like yeah. Josh Allen.
Patty Mahomes.
His weapons are his kryptonite this year.
Do you think it's his kryptonite? I think just in general with Josh, it's Patty. Herbert. I would say his kryptonite is clutch time. I don't view him as a
Experience?
clutch player.
Experience.
I could see that.
Because I mean, there's a stat that came up. I think he'd even have one game-winning drive in like his
Yeah.
last 10 tries.
And he had one last
Yeah, and
week.
he had one when we needed it. Jared Goff. I would say his kryptonite just in general is the blitz, historically.
Yeah. That's the only thing. I can
Yeah.
think of. Mobility, maybe.
Yeah.
He's not super mobile.
Jalen Hurts.
Nick Sirianni.
Yeah, he's weird. No, bro.
I would say consistency.
It's yeah.
Bro, he's like
Not great arm talent.
You know
either,
what
though.
he is?
He's not great arm
He's
talent.
like a car in the winter. Takes a long time for him to heat up.
But even after he heats up, you'll still hear a couple of knocks here and there.
Brock Purdy.
His talent. And I mean that in the most respectful way ever. Like just his overall talent.
Yeah, I would just say his God-given his
like
abilities.
his-
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? You know,
He's short. He's a small guy. If he was bigger.
not a great arm, kind of short, not the fastest guy.
Talent.
God given abilities. This is kryptonite.
It's so funny. Like you look at these top three guys that we were looking at, and it's just them against each other.
If the Niners lose this week, they officially have a 17% chance to make the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs this year.
17%. If they win, it goes up to 50. It's a must-win game.
Hey, who's leading that division?
The Cardinals, my baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the record?
Nasty. It's like 5-4. or some
Yeah,
shit
it's not like
that.
they're running away with it.
Yeah,
Ew.
something like that.
I mean, we've been saying this for a long time, man. When it comes to the Niners, how many times can you go to the NFC Championship in the Super Bowl year after year? Like, a lot of these guys are injury prone, past their prime. Even like Shanahan is getting some pushback.
Yeah, and Brock is who I thought he was.
Who's
All that
past,
good stuff.
who's
yeah,
past
great.
their prime in that team?
Either like past their prime or like getting right up on that like borderline. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Like they're getting older in age, you mean?
And it shows in their injury report.
you get, yeah. I mean, you get
Like
what I'm
every
saying.
Because like
I mean, McCaffrey. I mean, I know he's been off of.
he's still young. Debo's
He's
young.
still young, but he isn't playing like he's
Brock
young.
is
But
young. Fred is young.
Kittle's getting up there.
Kittle.
But he's a
Kittle.
tight end, though.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't need him to be
Trent
super-
Williams is getting up there, long in the tooth.
But those are positions that you don't really need youth for.
Again, you know, when you're playing a lot of football games and you're getting up to the Super Bowl every year or the NFC Championship, man, it's hard just to keep on repeating it back. The teams around you are going to get better.
Right.
You know who you need to show some respect to this year? Honestly, Gino, bro.
What about him?
Gino's led a few game-winning drives this year, bro. And like he has the Seahawks right there. I'm dead serious. No, I'm being dead serious. So,
his face.
like,
You
I'm
can
serious.
listen.
Without DK for a lot of
yeah,
a lot
I
of
would
the
say this
season,
about
like,
Gino.
You know?
You could do a lot better than Gino, and you could do a lot worse.
100%.
I'm not confident with Gino as my quarterback.
Hey, bro, in San Francisco to come back like that, game-winning drive
Yeah,
to win
oh,
the
yeah.
game is it's tough, bro.
Would
It's
you
not the
want?
easiest
Would
thing
you
to
want him
do.
on the Cowboys?
No.
Really?
No, Dak's better than him.
Yeah, Dak's better than him. I would feel the exact same way I feel right now. 'Cause
Yeah,
there's,
I can
nothing
see
like special.
I
You
can
know,
see that.
if my quarterback doesn't have name every great quarterback, you can say something that's special about them. This is different. Patty, mobility, arm throwing angles, IQ. Lamar, probably the greatest
Speed.
running quarterback
Yeah.
ever. Josh, big, strong arm,
Everything.
can run.
Everything.
Burrow, great pocket guy. Herbert, tall, beautiful ball. Dak, what's the special thing about him?
I think Dak is really, really good in the pocket.
No,
He's really,
but
really good
is
in
it
the pocket.
special?
No.
No.
It's not special.
Gino, what's like special about
There's
him?
not a lot of guys that are special in the pocket. You can count them legit on one hand.
But that's what I'm trying to say. You don't like if you don't have like a special type of.
Do you view Kyler as special, or do you view him as really good?
Hey, hold on. Take that.
Kyler before the ACL tear was one of the best running quarterbacks in the league, man.
Same today. Do you view him as special or just really, really good? Like really freaking good?
Really good, but it's a talent that like 90% of the teams don't have at the
100%.
position. You
As
get
far
what
as
I'm
talent,
saying?
100%.
Kyler's just all mental for me.
Yeah.
And I don't view him as a leader.
He makes some dumb mistakes in the pocket too. But I
Yeah.
keep saying it, man. He makes some dumb mistakes in the pocket.
Too young to be a leader.
No, just him. He's very like
Yeah, too young. He's still like.
You know, sometimes this is. I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump topics like that, but you know, last time you said that, and I don't blame you for like you said about a couple of NBA guys where we say, man, they're young.
he's definitely not young.
They're not that young.
How long do you think Kyler's been in
They're
the league
not
for?
as young as you think they are.
How long do you think Kyler's been in the league for? If
4
you-
years.
4 years.
5 years.
It's probably pushing 7 now.
How long do you think Luka's been in the league for?
6 years, 7
This
years.
is his 7th year in the league, bro.
That's still young though, brother.
That's not young.
No.
That's not young, bro. That's
But
5-6 more years.
Leadership.
Of like,
Hey,
good
listen.
years.
Leadership is shown from day one.
It is.
Kyler has never really. You can't. Nobody's ever pointed to Kyler being
Yeah.
a leader.
It's like when you compare him and Jalen Hurts, that's what separates them.
Leadership.
Is what
You
separates
get what I mean? Like Hurts, I haven't seen a guy who hasn't liked Hurts. He's
Who wouldn't run through a wall
he's
for
a like you watch his press conferences, you're like, oh shit.
He's a man's man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Dak, like
Yeah,
Dak's
he
a
is.
man
Yeah.
at the podium, always saying the right
Grown ass
things.
man, yeah.
Kyler, I mean, shit. His owner had to put in his contract amount of time that he has to study. That's a problem, bro.
Yeah.
And that went public. That ain't good.
Yeah, it's not.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by like special quarterbacks.
Intangibles.
I need something special. And
Not a lot of quarterbacks have something special in them. Though.
I just named you like 7.
Those are like the top legit, top 5, 6, 7. That's it.
But if you don't have special, then that's when I don't want to pay you big bucks.
But don't you also have to look at it long term? Like for the next 5 years, I'm taking Dak over Matthew Stafford. For the next 5 years.
Age.
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
But
like,
same age though? Not even
no,
close.
same, but you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
You have to look at it like you don't pay guys based on hypotheticals. You pay them on what's in front of you.
Yeah.
And so like a guy like Dak, like for the next 5 years, I don't know how many people I would take over.
Not
And
as,
that's more of an indictment
Yeah.
on the quarterback position
yeah.
in the league today.
Not
I'm just
as
saying in
not as
general.
many as you think. I 100% agree with you. It's funny, all the rumors around the Cowboys right now, it's only because they're bad and there's just something to talk about, is would Deion Sanders come to the Lakers? I'm sorry.
Cowboys.
Would Deion Sanders come to the Cowboys if we drafted Shador?
But draft Shador to do what? You just paid your guy $60 million.
Restart your quarterback clock.
Well, so what do you do with Dak?
Trade them.
Trade him.
I wouldn't. If I draft Shador, I would let Dak play out a year and have because say what you want about Dak, great guy to back up, great guy to learn from.
Yeah,
sport
100%.
from. So like, you know,
Like, I would be good with that.
yeah.
I would be 100% good with drafting Shador because I view him as somewhat of what Dak would be in this league. Not
you
special, but guess what? I get to restart my quarterback clock. And
Yeah. And you get Michael back.
because,
in
bro,
check.
I always see these things like Bill Belichick going to the Cowboys. Bro, Bill Belichick treats every single person in the room the same. Fairly. He had the greatest quarterback of all time sitting in his locker room, and he treated him like the third string special
That's
teamer.
what the Cowboys need though right now.
But how do you think Bill Belichick would feel after a loss, Jerry Jones having a post interview in the locker room right after the game, and then him going on radio 2 days later, him telling everybody, no, this player is going to play. Bro, when the Patriots play, you couldn't even tell who was going to play until you seen him on the field.
Because Jerry Jones is a diva.
It's not a fit. There's no
a-
way.
he's
There's
a
no way
diva,
in
bro.
in the world.
You know, man. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Remember, last week I called you guys suckers, Cowboys fans, and I said it was because of Jerry Jones. Never one time did I blame Jerry Jones for it. No, he's a super smart guy. Like at the end of the day, he's in a business, and the business is to make money, and he makes money, and he has the most valuable franchise in the world, sports franchise. So like he's doing something right.
But what does that mean, though?
You know who bothers me?
Who? The
Like been
players?
bothering me a lot.
Micah?
Micah.
Yeah, me too.
It's the trickle down effect.
Me too.
He's worth $8 billion. He's been doing it for a long time. He doesn't play on Sundays. He's there to make his goal. Say what you want about Jerry. If you told him, give me back your billions and take a Super Bowl, he's not doing it. He'd rather have the billions. I promise you he would.
Yeah.
Guys like that, the bottom line is the dollar,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to give you some numbers, okay? And let me know what you guys think. I'm going to read them out here for you guys. The last 6 home games for the Cowboys. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. These are the amount of points they've allowed in the last 6 home games in a row. 48 to the Packers, 44 to the Saints, 28 to Baltimore, 47 to Detroit, 34 to Philly, 34 to Houston. In those 6 games, he's had 2 sacks and 10 tackles. The point that I'm trying to make is, before you tell me he's hurt, he was only out for one of those games. He played in every single game except one. Before you say, like, oh, that doesn't matter, or this or that. No, it matters. You want to know why? Because I'm sure there's reasons why that happened. Schematically, I'm sure there's reasons why. But, like, I think of Micah Parsons now as a podcast personality. More than a great defensive player, which is what he's supposed to be. He's arguably the most talented defensive player in the league. You can make a case he's the most talented one.
I don't think he cares anymore.
But, like, I look at you now as a media personality just as much as a football, and I guess it's smart. Again, bottom dollar, but, like, bro, you're 23, 24. Like, you should, I should think of you as a great defender, not a great podcast personality, bro, at this point.
100%. My problem with Micah is I don't care that you have a podcast. You can't talk about football during the football season.
You can't talk about your coach.
No, that's what I'm trying to say.
If I'm ask you, why'd you say this? You can't say, refer to my podcast, bro. That's our job.
Yeah. That's
bro, if I was making millions playing football, I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys right now. Trust me, I'd be focused on football.
I don't care about the podcast. You can't talk about football during the football season.
What great athlete is at a podcast in the middle
that's
of their,
what I'm trying to say.
Do you think Patrick Mahomes will ever start a podcast?
No.
You think Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are focused on starting a podcast right now, bro?
No. And just say something about Jerry real quick. I don't blame Jerry. I just look at Jerry as he's one of the most successful people in America when you think about it. He built that Dallas Cowboy brand. Yeah. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys because of him, even though they're bad. So in his mind, he's thinking, I'm a billionaire. I built this dynasty. I built America's team. Why should anybody else run my team? That's how he looks at it.
But I think he's an old man in denial.
He's just and that's exactly what it is. He's an old man, and it's a young man's game. We need some fresh eyes.
He's shocked every week that they lost. Like every week he's shocked, and like me, right? Look at me. Look at how I look. Do I look like a professional athlete?
No.
Do I look like someone that's ran football organizations? I said up here before the season, I said that team is not talented enough, and they did nothing to improve.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They did nothing to improve. If my set of eyes seen that, and his set didn't, there's some shit going on.
You want the truth?
There's some shit going on.
Do you really want the truth?
I do want the truth.
He knew.
I don't think he knew. Bro.
He knows. You want to know why? Because it's slipped out his mouth multiple times.
He showed me nothing.
He knows what.
He showed me no evidence that he knows anything football related for the last 30 years.
He knew this team was not talented enough to be good because it slipped out of his mouth after 2 or 3 games. We're in a soft rebuild. It slipped out.
30 years now.
I mean, we're just talking.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, I know that. I know that.
I don't think he knows.
I know.
I think hindsight, he looks at it as like, we're in a soft rebuild as far as like, he's competitive, but we're still going to.
Petty.
Okay, how'd you rebuild?
He's more of a businessman than he's owner.
But that's the problem, though. We want him to step down and let somebody else do it.
Bill.
But he's not going to. Why would he now?
You want to bet Micah wins the Defensive Player of the Year under Bill?
And Micah's young. He just needs like a Bill Belichick to get into his space and say, shut up and play football. Yeah. That's actually what it needs to be.
Do the pod.
Yeah.
But it feels like a focus at this point. And I don't know if it's because they're bad.
It's because they're bad. Because he did it. Because last year he did the pod and he was in the same thing.
Can I be honest with you about something, bro? I want to be honest, right? Just completely honest with you. If we're on a team together, right? We do a podcast. We have 1,000 subscribers. We're not Michael Parsons, right? If one of you guys had your own offshoot separate podcast, personal one, and every time something went wrong on this pod, you guys would go on that one and talk about it.
Yeah, you feel the way.
I don't know how comfortable I'd be with to record this pod with you guys.
I wouldn't want you on my pod.
And you guys are family.
1,000%.
Like family, bro. And I wouldn't feel that comfortable because I'm like, man, I don't know what's going to go on that pod if what happens. So, like, if I'm a football player on the Dallas Cowboys, bro, and I don't care how young you are, talent comes with responsibility. If you're one of the most talented people on the roster, you have some responsibility as a leader. You definitely have some responsibility as a leader.
Yeah.
And, like, that doesn't display to me someone that I want to play under.
So this
doesn't.
You're 100% on the dot. It's not going to come from his owner because his owner
encourages
it. it would have to come from a respectable
Deion
coach
Sanders.
or Dion and grab him and be like, listen, son, you're a great football player because Micah's one of
Would I be talking about him if
yeah,
it wasn't?
no, Micah's a top defensive player.
Or
young.
take the initiative and do it yourself without somebody guiding you to do it.
Sometimes people are young. Sometimes he's really young,
I
talented.
understand,
You know,
but,
people
like,
don't look at it like that.
If you're a talented defensive
He
player
needs-
on a big market as the Dallas Cowboys, I want to take the
He's saying,
initiative
"Fuck
and
it."
be the captain of that team and lead the team. We're bad. How can we get better?
But guess what? He doesn't look at it like that. So that means somebody has to grab him. Hey, son, you're a football player. You're good with doing the pod. Don't talk about this team, and maybe just don't talk about football during the season.
The richest football players.
Because guess what? Mike McCarthy's not going to do it.
Right.
Of course not.
So he looks at it as a way to maximize his revenue and potential. I already know what he's doing. And
Yeah.
like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. The richest football players ever are Tom Brady, and Patrick Mahomes is going to go down as one. Aaron Rodgers has made more money than anybody in the quarterback position. Drew Brees has made a shit ton of money. Do you know what they all have in common, bro? It all started with football.
Yeah.
It's a different era. I would give you that excuse if Patrick Mahomes had a podcast, if Josh Allen had a podcast, if TJ Watt had a podcast, if Myles Garrett had a podcast. I would give you that benefit of the doubt. Matthew Stafford has one. Nobody gives a shit about it. You want to know why? Because we look at him as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Amon Ra has one.
Listen.
I'm not a
Hey
big fan
guys,
of that either.
I promise you
I
guys, because there's no leadership on that team. I promise you, if Jerry Jones actually hires a respectable coach who has power, who isn't a puppet and a yes man, that podcast will stop.
But he won't because he's that
Because he
same
doesn't
guy.
want
He's
that.
gonna go to Jerry Jones. You should fuck up too.
Exactly.
But the problem with Jerry Jones is he won't hire a guy like that, a man's man, because Jerry Jones is gonna one that's making the decisions. He wants to be the one at the podium. He wants the one to do all of that. So, you know, I'm done with the fucking Cowboys, bro. You know, I'm at a point now where I'm hoping for losses, so that way I can look forward to the draft. You guys know I love the draft.
Yeah.
Cook. He's done.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some rookie QBs because I think that's like the biggest focus of this week. So I wanted to ask you guys a question because we've seen some games, you know, a good healthy amount of games from these rookie quarterbacks. Between Drake May, Bo Nix, Jaden, and Caleb, in 5 years from right now, who do you guys think is going to be the best one of that crop?
Bo Nix.
Overreaction Wednesday, I guess you could call it. I'm gonna go Drake May.
You really do, really,
Yeah.
Drake. Why?
Because of everybody you just named, he's playing with the least amount of talent, and he's looked really good very early. Like, I don't think it's arguable he's playing with the least amount of talent.
Yeah,
all those guys you
Yeah,
named.
absolutely.
Offensively?
Offensively.
Yeah,
Yeah,
offensively
no,
for
he has
sure.
one of the worst
Bro,
offensive lines.
Your best weapon can't be Ramondre Stevenson. All due respect, but like,
Yeah.
that can't be your best weapon on offense. And he's putting up numbers, bro. Recently, especially.
He's
So, like,
got some really good tools. How about you though?
Bo Nix.
You think Bo Nix is
I
gonna be?
think Bo Nix, yeah, oh yeah. But
Why?
I think he's playing with less though. Who's Bo Nix's main?
Sutton would be the best wide receiver on
By far.
Patriots, and it's not even close.
by far.
Okay.
The
Best
Javonte
receiver.
Williams is better than Ramondre
Javonte
Stevenson. And
Williams.
Ramondre Stevenson is their best offensive
they
weapon, bro.
and he's got Sean Payton too. That's just something that's really important.
Yeah.
To, you get what I'm saying?
But through those games right now, man, Jaden's playing like the best. Obviously,
He
the
is,
best
but
one.
like that's the one guy you can tell has a limit.
Limit
Like
to
this
what?
is like if he never stops growing, and this is who he is forever, he'll go down as a very good quarterback. Historically, he'll be a very
Yeah.
good quarterback. But I could see him turning into Lamar, having the same limitations as Lamar.
I
does.
don't.
I could definitely see it.
Just
I don't
pretty
know.
ball.
I don't know if he's just been hurt lately, but he's not the athlete that Lamar Jackson is.
Understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying.
Oh,
that.
you get what I mean.
I'm saying his limitation is he's gonna have some of the same limitations that Lamar Jackson has, and that Josh Allen in a lot of ways has.
Yeah.
To where like Drake May, you could see being Tom Brady at a time where Jaden Daniels is Aaron Rodgers, for example. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could see that.
I
happening
think
very quick.
Bo Nix is a cosplay of Drew Brees.
Yeah.
That's in my eyes.
Think
Jaden,
so?
that's who they compare him to, and that's why Sean Payton took him.
Yeah.
He's like, I think I could make that guy because Drew Brees later in his career was a statue inside but
Yeah,
earlier
yeah,
in his
of
career he would move around
Yeah,
a little
a
bit.
lot,
Now
yeah.
Bo Nix moves a lot more.
He's a bigger body too.
Yeah. I look at Jaden as a Lamar Jackson wannabe. I don't think he'll ever get to. I mean, we're talking about a top 10 talent of all time in Lamar. I don't know if he'll ever get there because I just don't think he's the athlete that Lamar is. Just in my eyes,
Jaden's gonna be good, man.
he's going to be good.
gonna be really fucking
no.
good,
I'm
bro.
just saying, like,
He's
we
still a
jumped the
rookie.
gun to saying Lamar, but that's Lamar fucking Jackson, bro.
No, we say Lamar because I mean it's a very similar place.
Yeah.
It's obvious.
Hold on. If the Patriots started Drake May from day one, you think the record would be any different?
Maybe have an extra one or two.
Maybe, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That team is bad.
Yeah.
I look at Drake.
Yeah.
I look
It's a bad team.
Yeah.
I look at Drake May as like a cosplay Josh Allen, but smaller. That's who he kind of plays like. Really
A
athletic,
little
big
bit.
guy.
I think he's closer to Pet than he is to Josh as
Really?
far as play style.
Play
as
style?
is concerned, without all the angles and all the.
No,
plays.
And I see Caleb as a cosplay of Mahomes. Obviously, there's a lot
Plays
of
at the
work
bottom
there.
of the
Still, no.
I do.
He looked like that out of college, but
No,
today,
I still do.
Today?
I actually want to say something about Caleb because this has been bothering the living crap out of me. And just not him in general. But when it comes to Caleb Williams, I cannot stand what the Bears are doing to that kid, bro. If I told you right now you had a quarterback who has a great arm, really good escapability, can run the ball, and is really young, and I showed you Caleb Williams, and I showed you how he's playing out there, it just explains who the Bears are and how they cannot coach offense and how they can't develop anybody. Because it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not all the Bears' fault. Let me just say that. Caleb has struggled, and a lot of things that we thought he was going to be out of college hasn't translated yet, but it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. He's too talented to look this bad. It just doesn't make sense to me. And obviously, we all reacted. He's not fucking Patrick Mahomes. But again, though, when you look at the tools, the kid could move. He's got really good escapability. Like, we see it. Like, the guy's running around this bad offensive line. Accuracy is a problem, but a lot of guys started off with bad accuracy. Like, Josh Allen was completing less than 50% of his passes. But he has the physical tools, and you're just like, what did you do to this kid?
but the problem with what you're saying, Hakeem, is like what we fail to realize nowadays is everything you just named. They all have that. All these kids,
Not that.
most of these kids have that.
Not all of that, though.
Escapability.
No.
Everybody you just named right now.
They all have
in his
it,
rookie
yeah.
class. They all have it. They're all escapable. They all have it. You know what they do better though? Every single one of them. Because I don't know if the Bears have the worst offensive line between all those guys. Between the
between them and
Commanders,
New England.
Between New England and between Denver. Like,
No,
I don't-
Denver's got a good offense.
Okay,
Better
but I'm
offensive
saying
line.
like in general, the four of them. I don't know if he has the worst one. You know what I can tell you? He does for sure worse than all four of them do. He goes through his reads and progressions worse than all of them do, and he throws a nastier ball today. Today in 2024 going on 2025, he throws the ugliest ball, and he's the most inaccurate.
He
So
has,
if
the,
you
most,
can't-
he has,
so if
he
you're
has the
going-
best team around him.
He does, and if you're going through the progressions and the reads worse than everybody else, and then after you go through them, you're throwing a nasty ball. Yeah, you're gonna struggle, bro. And it's gonna look bad.
To me, when it comes to Caleb, those are problems. Again, I was wrong. I jumped the ship. I still stand by. I still think he'll be a top 5 quarterback in this league sometime. I don't know when, but it's not just him that's coming out and complaining about the coaching, because now even their defense isn't good anymore. So what do you, Eberflus, what are you out there for? At least with Robert Saleh, that fucking defense was on point. And when he left, that defense is not on point anymore.
Yeah.
Eberflus, so what are you doing? If your defense ain't good anymore, your rookie quarterback looks shook out there. Like, he looks shook out there,
Doesn't
bro.
look like- doesn't look like
You
a
get what
number
I'm
one-
saying?
number one overall pick.
You got, your OC gets fired in the middle of the year, and Caleb's saying all the right things. It's time to get an offensive guy, bro. I just hate watching a young quarterback struggle like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think he has the tools. Again, we all jump the ship and we try to be bold takes and say that, oh, this guy's the next fucking Patrick Mahomes. You're trying to be smart before everybody else. Obviously, he's not that, but he's not that bad.
No, he's not that bad.
He's
But
definitely.
he also might not be that good.
He's definitely not that bad. Talking about,
He needs his apologies. He does.
he only didn't like it because we're comparing him to Patrick, and he doesn't like Patrick.
Not
though.
comparing him.
But he would love it.
I think that.
He was defending Pat.
Yeah, I think that. Listen,
lot
I
of
think
ways.
that he has the tools, though.
You don't apologize, Todd.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm
man.
wrong.
I just want all of America just to apologize. as
It's
well.
not about wrong. It's not about that. You weren't wrong.
Bro, when
just give him some time.
when you
know what I
set
mean?
expectations for somebody to be that good, it's not fair to him. It's not fair to the team around him. It's not. Everybody's
Oh,
gonna
I
get
agree.
blamed. Everybody's gonna get blamed.
I agree.
I know the coaching is bad. His weapons are not bad.
No.
His running back is not bad.
No.
His defense is not bad.
It is though. No,
But it's not as bad.
no, it's not. It's bad now.
Now it's bad.
It's-
okay,
it's
but
bad
going
now.
in, it wasn't as bad. You're setting something to be so much high when like
They had the Packers tonight.
Calm down.
Listen, I'll say this, guys, and this is not even about Caleb. Like, this
not just about Caleb.
No,
Anybody in
and-
general.
It's a bad organization. Nobody's arguing.
No,
that,
but
bro.
in
It's a bad
general,
organization.
though, think about all the great quarterbacks playing in the league right now. What do they have?
What do they have?
Great coach. I mean, shit. Like, when you bring up Patty, you got to bring up Andy Reid.
Josh doesn't have a great coach.
Josh doesn't.
Joe Burrow doesn't have a great coach.
I stand corrected. But
You know why I said that?
but when we talk about McDermott, he's respected around the league because he helped rebuild the Bills.
Yeah, 100%.
Same thing with
Zach.
He helped that team go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
So like, he can coach. He's obviously not Andy Reid or John Harbaugh. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about you need a good foundation. None of these guys don't look good with offensive lines. I'm talking about like because Caleb has one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Hell, Patty Mahomes looks human this year because his offensive line isn't playing as well as it has in the past. Like if Patty Mahomes can look human without a good offensive line, and Lamar can look like human sometimes too. A rookie quarterback ain't gonna look good when you don't have a good offensive. I don't care if you have Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens. If you don't have a good offensive line and a good play caller and a coach that doesn't know how to develop, you ain't gonna look good.
that offensive line is bad, but he makes them look a little bit worse sometimes.
'Cause he holds onto the ball.
He takes time.
Holds onto the ball.
He can't read through them.
Yeah.
He doesn't make quick decisions. These are glaring issues with a quarterback, bro. Another thing too, bro. Right? If I'm drafting one, I'm gonna go to a shitty environment. There's a reason why I'm drafting one most of the time.
Yeah.
It's because I'm at a shitty environment.
Yeah.
If I draft you at number one, you should be helping me more than I need to help you. I don't draft you one so that I can move oceans and mountains for
Yeah.
you. I draft you at one because, hey man, obviously we don't do something right here in this organization. Your talent can cover those holes, supposedly.
Yeah.
The problem is Caleb Williams hasn't patched up those holes. He's made those holes bigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the issue.
Yeah.
Because he holds on to the ball.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't go through his progressions properly. Because he doesn't throw the most accurate, pretty ball right now.
Yeah.
It's different. You
It'll be
can't
bad.
tell me his situation is worse than Drake Mays. Because it's not.
I feel bad for him.
It's
though,
just
man.
not, bro.
No, he'll be okay.
I mean, right now.
You know, a
We're
lot,
living right
a
now,
lot,
but I feel bad
yeah.
for him.
No, I definitely do. You go from the guy.
They
who's-
need to get it together the next 2 years, though. Because by year 3 or 4, sometimes you can give up on
Oh,
quarterbacks, bro.
you if they go get like a good offensive play caller, a good coach,
Yeah.
and by Thanksgiving next year, you're still looking at it where it's like, oh shit, no, Caleb just don't look right out there.
Johnson.
Ben Johnson
That'd be
has
nuts.
the pick of the litter.
Yeah.
Wherever he wants to go.
Oh, I hope he doesn't leave.
Oh, he's
I know he's leaving, but I
Oh,
hope
he's
he doesn't
gone.
leave.
You don't know.
oh no, he's gone.
Hey, why don't we just ask Dan a Dan? You know what I mean?
Can we franchise tag him?
Go head coach.
Can we franchise tag
'Cause
him?
I don't-
Pay you
hey.
both head coach money. You know what I mean?
And you want the truth? I don't even believe Ben when he said I came back because I wanted to complete. I think he's waiting for the perfect opportunity. And when you think about this offseason,
He was waiting to see what happens in Philly.
yeah, now when you look at it this year, he'll have Dak to pick from, Trevor, Caleb.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Washington job blocked in last year?
He
What's
was
the-
on a plane to Washington and he legit turned around the plane.
Can you imagine with Washington? Like now
Yeah.
with Jaden, Terry.
But nobody thought Jaden was going to be this.
nobody,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you get
they're
what I'm
projected
saying?
to be like the last in the league, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
you know
were.
what I'm saying? So like, well, he's gone.
That's what I mean by like situation. Like he just said it. Like that team was supposed to win more than 3 games.
Oh,
They
100%.
had holes.
Yeah.
And then like a guy comes in and balls.
And fix them.
Speaking of the Eagles head coach, before you move on to your next thing, I would like to issue a public apology to Nick Sirianni
Why?
for 2 things. One, first of all, sometimes I feel like as human beings, we judge things without actually being in the room, right? I judge Nick Sirianni for a person he was. I seen him talk for the first time ever for like 30 minutes straight. Cool ass fucking guy. Funny. Like a guy you would want to hang out with. That type of guy. That's the vibe I got off of him. Number one. Number two, he's winning right now. So there's nothing you can say about him. Right now.
Oh, he's. Hey Nick, come on to the pod, baby. I'm sure you're a really cool guy and a really funny guy.
I mean, he's also winning though too.
Yeah, and I've also seen him be the reason why his team loses.
This year he's winning.
You know what I'm saying? So
You can't say nothing.
He's
this
winning.
year.
no, no. Let's not get it twisted. That Eagles team is dangerous.
He's winning this
but
year.
the questions about him were fair. You know what I
They
mean?
were fair.
It wasn't like something that just came out of left field.
No, they were fair.
It was definitely fair. Now he could prove us all wrong. You know what I mean?
He has so far.
But you know, it's
how many times have we said it on this show? We
It's-
give flowers when they're due, and we give apologies when they're due.
1,000%.
but
You know what I
you
mean?
can say whatever you want for the Eagles team and Nick Sirianni. It is NFC Championship or bust.
Oh, that team is going to be in the NFC Championship.
But it's NFC Championship or bust because sometimes we just place teams
Unless
in
they
there.
play the Lions early for some odd reason.
But sometimes we just place people in there early. And what if he did run into the Niners and he lost to them because they're a better team than the Niners? What if he went to Green Bay and he lost?
Maybe.
You get what I'm saying? Because now
You lost to the Bucs.
that's the number one defense, and those are weapons. I would love to have Jalen Hurts, AJ, Smitty, and Barkley.
But they're like almost undefeated. So like he's doing it with them. It's not like he has his team and they're 5-4.
NFC Championship or bust though.
Again, unless for some odd reason
It's
they run into the
gonna.
Lions.
It's almost going to be impossible because they're either going to have
they're gonna
like
be 1 and 2 seed.
Yeah, like it's going to be them and the Lions fighting for.
Washington could come out and just win that
Washington
division.
is not one of those guys, bro.
The Eagles beat Washington, I thought, this year already.
Yeah, they did already. They
No,
just
I'm
beat
talking
them.
about the division in the playoffs.
Oh
They could be.
no.
I mean, you actually thought that the Bucks were going to beat the Eagles last year?
Last year,
But that's different.
I
Last
didn't
year,
think so.
Yeah, that wasn't that
Last
big of
year,
a
the
shock.
Bucks, I think, were like 3 point underdogs.
Listen,
you remember how bad the Eagles were at the end of the They got in the playoffs strictly because of the first 10 weeks.
that's
Because they started 10 and
why.
1.
That's why Nick Sirianni has because his team started off like
10-1.
and then
But even through that 10-1, remember last year, we were nitpicking games. We were like, man, they're winning ugly. It was like the Chiefs this year.
exactly
They were winning ugly.
Exactly,
Yeah.
it was ugly, and then at some point the ball just don't bounce your way.
I hope that happens to the Chiefs.
You know what I'm saying? So it just doesn't.
Fingers crossed.
It's going to happen.
I do want to talk about something else though, because I was thinking about this. I'm a nerd like this. Which team do you think right now is a top 10 quarterback away from being a serious Super Bowl contender? So like a bad team right now, or a mid team, a top 10 quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contender.
Seahawks.
I thought about the Seahawks too. When you think about the Seahawks, right? They got the weapons.
They
Younger
have everything.
offensive line, I got to get a little bit better. But like, if I put like a Stafford on that team, or if I put like a Josh on that team, I mean, hell, if I put a Patty on that team,
Can I be honest with you which team it would be?
who?
The Niners. It'll be the 49ers, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious? I mean, but they have been serious Super Bowl contenders with Purdy last year.
We're talking about this year.
So this year,
Yeah.
I don't think Purdy's the main problem
Yeah,
on that
he's
right
I
now.
never said he's the main problem. But top 10 quarterbacks, don't go with the flow. Top 10 quarterbacks are usually game changers. See the conversation we had about game changer versus game manager? You're seeing Brock Purdy be in full game manager mode now.
So if
Not
I put
game
Jalen Hurts on the
I
Niners,
think they get better. Yes.
but are they serious Super Bowl contenders?
I think so.
No, I don't.
I think they're serious Super Bowl contenders right now.
No,
I'm
I
not
can see
overreacting
it.
based off their record, but
I can see
yes,
it.
I definitely think they're better. They get
With
yes,
Jalen Hurts,
definitely.
with
That run game gets better.
Matthew Stafford,
Yes, bro.
with, yeah.
100%. They're
Barring health.
I think a
Brock has limitations, bro.
absolutely.
I'm giving him credit
Yeah.
for what he is, but I've been on this bandwagon for
Yeah.
2 years now. Like he has limitations.
He's in that group for me of those guys with the limitations and things have to be right around him to
Yeah, but
look
like golf is
successful.
like clearly better than Brock to me.
I have them all in the same bucket.
That's fine, but like
Yeah.
somebody has to be better than.
No,
Somebody has to be climbing out of that bucket. Somebody has to be the bottom of the barrel. of that
golf
bucket,
is
you know what I
golf
mean?
is better than him.
Like Kyler Murray is. You put him on the Niners. Kyler Murray ain't playing with more in Arizona now. Is he?
I'm trying to think of another.
Is Kyler playing with more in Arizona right now than he would be in San Francisco?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's playing with more in Arizona.
Oh
right now?
no, he would be playing with more on the Niners, of course.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Like,
think
that's
about the
bucket.
Colts. The
Yeah.
Colts with a really good young offensive line. They have
Pittman
They have
hurt?
weapons. No, he's
Pittman's-
just wide receiver 2 now.
Pittman is a little bit back injury, but I mean he's Downs is.
Yeah,
And
he's
then they
wide
got
receiver 1
Pierce.
now.
They have a nice little
Jonathan
defense.
Taylor.
Yeah.
You know, I think about a team like
Jets.
The
No.
Jets.
No,
What?
Listen, the Jets with Robert Saleh.
no.
Can we do
Yo,
that little caveat?
take out A-Rod.
No.
Put in Joe Burrow. That
No.
team is going to the Super Bowl.
No.
You're crazy.
They have more weapons
Are
than
you
the
Like,
Colts.
crazy?
like today, you just switch. Like
Yes.
today? No.
Yes.
Why?
No. Oh, let me make this very clear. It's not a defending A-Rod. I just think that whole team sucks.
How?
We just overvalued everything on there. Let me
Hold-
explain to
hold
you.
on.
No, Aaron Rodgers just sucks.
Let me
Hold on,
explain.
hold on.
Let me explain.
Top 5 running back in the league.
Okay.
Top 5 receiver in the league.
Okay.
Top 10 tight end in the league.
No.
10-ish. 10-ish.
Two
10-ish.
no,
Coughlin
no.
is-
Two top 10 wide receivers in the league. Be careful.
Two top 10
Two
wide
top 10
receivers in
No,
the
no,
league.
no.
Top 10 defense in the league.
Not anymore.
Because of Robert Saleh. Because you know who it's because of? It's because of Aaron Rodgers.
And the worst offensive line of the team and one of the worst coaching staffs on the offense in the league. Guys, listen, A-Rod is trash, and he's 90% of the reason why that team is bad. But it's a lot more than just quarterback, bro.
So can I ask you a question? They changed nothing in the offseason. How did Zach Wilson win 8 games last year with them?
They got rid of Robert Saleh, and their defense went to trash.
But that's why I said caveat with
Yeah.
Robert Saleh defense.
I still think that we overvalued that team, man.
I think if Joe Burrow was on that team, like he said, that team right now would be sitting at like 7-3, bro. 6-4.
That team will
with
be,
Robert
will
Saleh's
be
defense, they'd be
tied.
sitting at like 7-3,
Will be
bro.
tied with the Bills, if not on top. Because
Yeah.
in the beginning of the season,
1000%.
when they fired Robert Saleh, they were 1 game away. from
You don't
the top
think
seed.
Joe Burrow is 3 games better than Aaron Rodgers?
I think he is,
3
but
games?
I just
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like 5 or 10.
I
That's what I'm saying.
I think offensive line is shit. I think their wide receivers are somewhat like, to me, Devontae Adams isn't Devontae Adams. It's
course
just a
not.
name. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course not.
He's
And
still top 10 though in the league.
No,
Is he
no,
though?
he's
Today?
like top
Is he?
50, he's
Again,
top 10
he
-ish.
doesn't look like anymore because of Aaron Rodgers and fucking Gardner Minshew. But like, if you give him a competent quarterback, yes, he's still top 10.
But
bro.
listen, top 10 quarterbacks make it work regardless. Because you know what, man?
Top 10 wide receivers?
Yeah.
Not when they're wide receiver 2.
You know,
So we blame it on Devontae Adams when he's shitting the bed because he has to do it regardless. But quarterbacks, we give him all the excuses in the world.
no,
does that work?
I'm talking about like when you're him as a wide receiver
We're gonna question Devontae Adams as him as a wide receiver.
today, yeah, I could still do that about
I'm not saying he's
Devontae.
him. I'm
Garrett
saying
Wilson is better
He's
than
him.
Like to me, Garrett Wilson's better than Devontae
course.
today.
Yeah, he is.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I would say
But they're
that.
both top 10 though.
Garrett Wilson is a top 5-ish receiver in the league.
Ish.
I just
No.
listen.
You can
I
put
don't
him in
like.
top 5.
Hey,
You
I don't
can
like
put him in
that.
top
I don't
5.
like that. I don't like that Jets team. And you know what? It pisses me off because it was always gonna fall on Robert Saleh when it was never gonna be fair. They're just not good, bro. They're just not good.
ever
And you know
since-
what? You're right. I mean,
Okay, but hold
obviously,
on,
if you
hold
put a
on.
Burrow on there, they're gonna be a lot better. But to me, they're not serious Super
Go
Bowl
look at that
contenders.
stat. After they fired Robert Saleh, they're what are they? 1-5, 1-4.
Yeah, because the defense with the shit.
Slow down and don't look at it the lens and goggles of 2024. Slow down, look at that team on paper, and put Joe Burrow in there. How scary is that fucking team? Just
With
slow
who is the
down.
offense coordinator though?
Anybody.
Oh no, if it's what's his name,
Slow
Nate
down
Hackett.
and-
No,
and-
But it's not Nate Hackett, no.
Let's say it is Nate Hackett. Slow down with Nate Hackett. Slow down, look at that roster, and tell me where you think they finish. Joe Burrow, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Devontae Adams, and that defense.
they're higher, obviously. Yeah, no, I'm cool with that.
They're contenders, bro.
Not a serious Super Bowl contender.
Oh, man.
We just talked about the Bengals 2 weeks ago, saying, man, if they get into the fucking playoffs, they're a scary team.
They have
to
a better
play.
team than the
His
Bengals.
defense is way worse than the Jets' defense.
They have a better
I'll tell you
team
that
than the
much,
Bengals.
bro. It's a lot worse. Yeah, they do. Outside of
Outside of
Jamar
T.
and Higgins, bro. Come on.
That
Okay,
motherfucker has 2
Yeah.
wide receiver ones, bro.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm taking Garrett
Listen,
Wilson.
listen. I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I
man.
think Garrett Wilson over
you-
T.
Over T. Higgins.
It is very,
yeah.
but it's listen. It is
It's debatable.
Listen, in my eyes, listen. I like,
T. Higgins is the wide receiver 1, bro.
yeah,
Garrett Wilson's a wide receiver 1.
He definitely is.
but to me, they're both borderline number ones. Like if I have Higgins as my number 1, I better have a good number 2.
No, they're both clear number 1s. Garrett Wilson could be your number 1, bro.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. He could be your number 1, bro.
And I'm gonna go and say he is top 5. He's better than Tyreek this year.
Who's top 5?
Garrett Wilson is better than Tyreek Evans this year.
He's a
Tyreek
top
Evans.
5 wide receiver.
Tyreek Hill. Garrett Wilson
A
this
top
year.
5 wide receiver.
Top 5 stuff, bro.
Oh, what are you smoking, bro?
Top 5 is very tough.
Whatever you're smoking.
ahead,
I'm-
name
Hey, when I said he wasn't, you jumped
Go
on me.
ahead.
Tell me, started
Because-
telling me Garrett Wilson's really
Hey,
good, bro. I know he's
hey,
really good.
no, because
Go ahead and-
not, it's like
go
the
ahead
Jason
and
Tatum
name
thing.
him.
It's like Put him in the right spot.
But that's why.
Put him in the right spot.
Bro.
Not top 5.
Jettas, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb.
And Tyreek Hill's still better than him, bro.
I'm taking Garrett Wilson over Tyreek
You're taking
Hill
Tyreek Hill over.
This year, I'm taking. I'm
Okay,
taking over
because
Garrett
he
Wilson.
had
I mean, if
me
we're
at
going this
quarterback.
year-
I mean, man, who's
Come
better,
on.
Tua or Aaron Rodgers
No,
this
I
year?
promise
Going this
you
year
with-
because on numbers, it's argued between him and Juwan Jennings.
Come
We're gonna
on,
use
bro.
this
No,
year.
we're
I'm
not-
talking about
we're
numbers.
not gonna
I'm
do
talking-
that, bro.
No, not even about the numbers.
I won't
They've
miss
had-
some guys.
Don't, and listen.
Yo,
Don't,
how is he better than Amon Ra?
He's better than Amon Ra,
How?
bro. He's better than Amon
But
Ra.
how?
He's playing with Aaron. He's playing with a 45-year-old Aaron Rodgers who's fucking almost on sticks, and he's still putting up big numbers.
he
not
is.
putting up big
But
numbers.
you're,
Bro, he's putting
but
up
you're
numbers,
talking
bro.
about top 5 for Garrett Wilson, bro?
I mean, okay, tie 5.
Is he better
Put him
than
at 6.
Deeks?
Put him at 6.
Then who?
Deeks?
DK Metcalf? No, he's not better than DK.
Not better than Deeks.
DK's your
Really?
guy. DK's your guy.
DK is my guy. I know
That's
he's
your
my
guy.
guy. But it's Garrett, bro.
He's better than Nico Collins.
No.
Okay,
tripping.
that's 4.
Listen,
That's 4.
You know, here's the
That's
beautiful.
4.
I'm looking at these helmets over here, just trying to.
Oh, actually, this isn't I swear to God, this isn't like one of those things. But today, I'm taking George Pickens over Garrett Wilson.
No, man. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Motherfucker had Kenny Pickett and
Hey,
fucking
but-
and Justin Fields throwing him the ball for the last 3
Hey,
years,
but
bro.
that's
Come
that's
on,
the realm
bro.
that he's in, though.
Come
That's the
on,
realm
bro.
that
That's what
he's
I'm
in.
saying, bro. He's top 5.
I'm looking at
6.
Me
helmets.
too. I'm trying to. He's better than to me like him and
Bro, is he
Puka-
better than Zay Flowers?
Yeah, that guy's bad. Puka.
He's better than Puka.
I don't know.
That's a conversation, bro. We can,
Take out Puka and put Garrett Wilson with Matthew Stafford
he
right
puts
now.
up Puka numbers.
He
Puka's
puts
full
up
of
probably
numbers,
better
bro.
numbers, bro.
Listen, 5 is tough. I like Garrett, and we were defending him, but 5, Swade.
No, I was defending him.
No, I was too. Remember, he was calling him over.
Yeah.
The
I
helmet.
said he wasn't top 5. That's all I said.
No, you were saying he's a little overrated.
Because people have him top 5, and I don't think he's top 5.
This is
That's
the-
what
this is the only
let's- Hey, 1,000 subs, episode 20. Let's finally have this conversation. We got to teach him the definitions now. Hakeem, overrated. Okay, and underrated. I'm gonna tell you what it means. Okay, overrated doesn't mean bad, and underrated doesn't mean good.
Yeah, it's what people
Overrated
rank the
means
people.
people have this guy at 3 and he belongs at 7.
Yeah.
That's overrated.
Okay.
Underrated
Opposite.
is people have this guy at 32
Yeah.
and he belongs at 21.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So like if somebody has Garrett Wilson top 5 and he's not top 5, that means he's overrated.
You're overrated.
That means he's elite, but he's overrated.
You're overrating
at the same
him.
time.
I have never seen anybody in America.
You think he's the only
Wait.
one out of 8 billion people to have Garrett
I've
Wilson top
never
5?
seen. He's the only person out of 8 billion people.
That's not
Put it,
true.
put it on.
I-
Put it on the tube. Let's see.
No.
Promise
I
you he's not.
swear to God, I've never seen anybody put him top 5.
That's
I
not
promise
true.
you he's not the
No,
only one.
bro. How? Who would ever have him
promise
top
you.
5? I've never seen anybody put him top 5.
You know what?
The Tatum thing, yes, I've seen people put him top 5.
He is
I got a
top
lot
5.
to say about that.
But Garrett
But
Wilson.
he's top 5.
I got a lot to say about that.
Oh, yeah?
Stay tuned.
All right, we're here. Garrett Wilson is top 5, man.
Oh, we're missing guys. I'm pulling it up.
Yeah,
I can
do
name
this.
him
I
right
don't
now.
care, bro.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, no, you can't name him. And we're talking about
A.J. Brown.
he's better than AJ Brown.
He's
AJ
what?
Brown? He's not better than AJ Brown.
He's not better than
No, he's
AJ
not better
Brown.
than A.J. Brown.
You're
That's
nuts.
6. That's 6. Okay, 6.
Okay, so AJ Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
4.
We have Tyreek Hill,
No, I'm not taking over Tyreek.
Puka
You're
Nacua,
crazy, bro. The guy had almost 2,000 yards receiving.
and you said Nico Collins, so he's not top 5. He's 6.
Wait.
At best.
Go back. Wait. Sweet, Hetty. I got
He's
it.
not, bro. He's not better than DK.
Hey.
Come on, bro.
Wait. You know what? Yeah, he is overrated.
Yeah.
Give me a quick second. You think that Garrett Wilson is better than Tyreek Hill? For God's
talking
sake.
That's the guy you're defending. Is Tyreek?
I'm talking about
Yes.
this year.
He said the guy.
Hey, we gotta have a conversation about Tyreek soon. Amen.
I listen. I said he's the greatest one-trick pony, but Hetty, when he's playing with
When he's playing with what?
Sorry,
when he's playing with what?
Probably context.
playing
when
with
he was playing with Tua and
Okay.
Tua's upright, the guy puts up almost 2,000 yard receiving.
He's still playing with Tua right now.
Tua's upright.
I mean,
Tua missed 3
and guys,
games,
he's
bro.
injured too, though.
Jalen Waddle's
He's playing with a bad wrist.
Listen, Jalen. You know, like,
You know what? Okay, hold on.
Hetty.
While we're still on the
Hetty,
subject,
walk it back.
Hold on.
Hetty,
While
wait,
we're still on
Hetty,
the
we were
subject-
arguing before the year.
While we're still
who
on
is
the
more
subject.
valuable between Patty Mahomes?
last year. It was a last year.
Hey,
It wasn't
while
this
we're
year.
still on the
Come on, Jenna,
subject,
we're not going to hurt him because he was playing with the backup.
No, I
quarterback
still
for
think
most
he's
of the
better than Garrett Wilson.
I'll take it
Hey,
back.
I could argue
But
that.
like
I'll
that's the
take it
least
back.
guy.
Hey, how about this?
I'll take it
I
back.
can argue he's more than he's closer to 10 than he is to 5.
I'll take it
Way
back.
closer. He's not even a top 10
he's
quarterback.
he's a top 10 receiver in this league.
Cool, you took it back. I'm good.
I took
Yeah,
it back.
top 10 easy.
Yeah.
Now you're underrating him.
I don't even know if he's
Because
that's
he's like
that
8.
easy.
7,
Yeah.
8.
Top 10.
Maybe 6.
Bro, he's good.
No, he's really fucking good.
He's
He has
really
top
good.
5 talent.
But we just gotta.
Just top five
We
talent.
just gotta.
All I'm gonna say is
Well, how
when
do
you
you do
guys
it?
want to put situations, take out the situation. Take out Aaron Rodgers. Put in
You're 100%.
Joe Burrow.
You're 100%.
He's a top 5 wide receiver in
that's
this
a
league.
No,
Yes, he is.
he could play with Patrick Mahomes. He still won't be top 5. He's not top 5, brother.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow. He's
Not top 5. No.
Justin Herbert. he's top
No, because I've seen all those guys play with elite.
Okay, then listen, if you're going to do that, you got to give people like DJ Moore credit then. That guy's played with bigger shitters than Garrett Wilson has. If we're being real about it.
I'm just talking. We're just talking specifically about Garrett Wilson, though, man. Like
No.
Garrett Wilson.
No, we're comparing
Even
him to
I don't
others.
think he's that. I don't think he's
10.
top 5
You know
talented.
what? He's top 10. No, he's talented, brother.
No, not
he's-
top 5 talented.
He's talented.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like? The one downfall he has from all those guys,
Short.
he's small.
Yeah.
Tyreek is small, but he's a
fast.
fucking cheetah. So
Yeah.
like it makes up for it. But like he's small and he's fast, but like he's not Tyreek fast.
He makes some crazy
He's
catches,
small.
brother.
Hey, look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
He's small. He runs great
appreciate you
routes.
t- I-
He runs great routes.
I appreciate you, taking a step
top
back.
5?
Of
Yeah,
course.
no.
Is he top 5?
Heady.
Is he top 5?
Heady.
bro?
No.
Is he? I don't know.
He is not.
If you want to look at,
Top
we can.
5,
He's
bro.
top 10. He's top 10. He's top 10-ish.
I see what he's saying because like bro, it's bad. Zach Wilson, it's bad.
We
Trevor
can't
Siemian.
stop. We can't talk
Stop.
about. Listen, we can't not.
Yeah, I know.
We can't talk football without talking about the Basement Boys game of the week.
I don't even know which one it is.
Let's
Hey, man, I know. My record is
let's
so
recap
bad.
records because we're gonna do this every single week. We got 1,000 subscribers now. Again, thank you so much.
1,000 subbies.
We got 1,000 people.
1,000.
Trying to see.
The 1,000 subscribers need to know the numbers.
Okay.
Since the beginning of the year, we've been picking one game. We've been picking to see who's gonna win. Mr. Swade over here is 2-8.
I still finish 9-8. Yeah, I can still finish.
It's just not your thing.
Cooked. I know.
Hey, you're 500. You're 5-5 now,
Okay.
and I'm 7-3. I'm not even very proud of mine, but it's a lot better than yours. Our basement.
It's not a
Boys-
lot better than mine. Don't say it's a lot better than mine. It's two
it's
games.
2 games,
It's
yeah.
better than mine.
Yeah, you're just not gonna catch me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The game this week.
Favorites.
This game this week is gonna be the Cardinals at the Seahawks. Who do you guys
that's
got?
Easy money. I got the Cardinals.
Who do you got, Swade? At Seattle, the 12 men.
I got the Seahawks.
You got Gino.
I got Gino.
You do.
I'm gonna trust Gino more than I trust Kyler.
Wow. Oh yeah. Go ahead and jump off the Kyler bandwagon. I love it.
I'm not jumping off. I love Kyler, but here's what's called. You're the definition of overrating Kyler Murray.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Kyler's
brother.
him.
We talked about it last week. You overrate him.
Him.
Can I say something
Him.
before you give us your winner?
Him.
You went with the nasty ass Seahawks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of that out for you. Let's put parameters. As a population, we need to start putting parameters around the word him.
Yeah.
Him needs to be reserved for like the top 3 guys in their sport.
No. You know what?
3.
Not even that. Just if you have a good night, you're him. That
No.
night,
No.
you're him.
It's the 4 best players in your league. Unless you're all-time great still playing, you could be him.
Fuck that, man.
We
Kyler.
could call like Aaron Rodgers is him, based off of not
Historically,
like, just he's him.
historically, he's him.
Like when we say, oh, he's him. Like yeah, he's him, bro, all time.
Swade.
Listen, brother.
A-Rod as a
Listen,
guy,
listen,
he's a
listen,
piece of garbage.
Listen,
It's the top 4.
I've always been on that. I always hated A-Rod. I never liked him.
I know.
I know
But
he's great.
listen,
Really fucking
Yeah,
like
good.
that's
Garrett
good.
Wilson can't say I'm him.
yeah.
Difference when Jamar says it. Yeah, he's him.
I think, but I don't care though. I think Kyler Murray is one of the best quarterbacks in this league.
He's not him.
He's him, and he finna show you.
Wow, you got mad at Jimmy Butler for saying he's him. He's the Jimmy Butler of football.
He's
Top
Jimmy.
15.
Jimmy
better.
Could be
wishes.
dangerous.
Jimmy Butler's better
Jimmy
at,
Butler
at his sport
overall
than
right now, he's
Kyler is
better
better.
than Kyler.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
yes.
is, brother, man. Yeah,
Not
he
not
is.
today. Jimmy's cooked.
Now you're doing that. Yeah, okay. Good
When
job.
it benefits him, he does that today.
Hey, no, Jimmy's cooked.
I mean, he's cooked. He's fucking 35. I would hope he's cooked.
So you're talking about today, you know? It benefits me, right?
Piece of shit.
It benefits
Hey, you know
me.
what?
Jimmy
No,
Butler
I
doesn't
see
call
it.
himself him today.
Yeah.
He called himself him 3 years ago, 4 years
And he
ago.
was
Yeah,
never.
but he
It was never when he averaged 30 and
No.
beat the Bucks in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
he
It
was
wasn't him, bro.
Hey, no, he was him, my boy.
I got the Cardinals off a bye. Kyler Murray, yes sir.
You're going to end up bad. Your record's going to be bad.
Well, we'll see.
Do you think he
be
gets
bad.
another dub this year?
I don't think so. I think.
What's my line?
How many games are we going up to?
Oh, we're gonna go up to the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
18 games in the regular season,
3 games.
and then
I
5
don't see
weeks
you
after
getting.
that.
I don't see you getting 3
Wild
more.
card.
23, so you'll end up 6 and 17 is my guess.
No, his line is 5.
Oh, so I'm taking the.
I'm
God,
taking.
doesn't
I'm
know
taking the
lines.
under.
Don't you can't.
He doesn't
take-
know
you
line.
can't
No,
talk about
I
I'm
said
that.
6. No, his line's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking under the 5.
That's over 6. First of all, a line can't be even.
It has to be
half.
6.5,
Number
5.5.
6.5.
Number 2, what are the odds? Do you think? Did you already look it up?
For what?
Did you already look up Seahawks and Cardinals?
No, I didn't.
What do you think the odds are on the Seahawks?
I don't know.
They're minus 108. What do you think they are on the Cardinals?
I don't even know.
They're minus 108.
Really? Also, it's a toss
It's the most dead center game we've had on the NFL this year.
So it's gonna be a
Money
great
line key, baby. Here I come.
You better not track us differently. You better not steer us
game.
wrong.
We're not doing that game. We're not doing that game.
Why not?
We're not doing that game. There's no way.
You wanna know why it's good?
Why?
That's a game you can look at reverse lines and see what's going on. It's if the Cardinals become heavy favorites, even though all the money's on the Seahawks, I'm putting everything in my pot on the Cardinals.
What time is the
Everything.
game?
It's a 4 o'clock game.
Oh, we're gonna watch it.
And there's a
Okay.
new rule. Because you motherfuckers, we're not doing this. If we're
عجل سب ولا شت ولا انصت.
gonna do money lines together,
Yes.
there is no watching in advance and tracking plays before they
Oh,
happen.
I'm sorry. No, I'm
No, bro,
no,
it's
no,
it's
no.
not it's not
I'm not-
fun,
he's
bro.
No, he's not.
He's right.
No, he's not.
At one point,
I'll remind you.
At one point,
Hey, no, but
by the way, pause. But at one point, me and you were sitting under a blanket and watching that motherfucker.
hey,
Ace, I swear to God, we were in a room full of guys and we had a blanket over each other.
boys,
We were
that's not
watching
fun,
hiding.
boys. Hey,
But things
No,
that's not
bro,
about fun.
I would
but,
ask.
bro,
I would
the,
ask.
the live TV.
I would
like-
ask kindly.
But listen to me.
No, there's nothing, guys.
just
Can we
listen
not
to
do that, man? That's not fun. You guys can wait the 5
Hey,
seconds.
YouTube TV, get your shit together.
Wallah.
Why is it always 10 seconds?
it's
15
not
seconds?
YouTube
10
TV.
It's like free plays.
Hey, it's
like free
Vegas. Vegas is just.
What about Vegas?
They're just on it.
No, I'm talking about YouTube
Oh, no,
TV.
my boy.
bro.
Boys, could we make a
sure
promise
Vegas
that?
controls Prime?
Hey, I'm gonna be a bitch. Could we not do it anymore? It ruins the.
I
it
can't
ruins
promise
it.
you that.
No,
If we hit, listen, we'll try for next game. If
Yeah.
it hits, I got you.
Yeah,
I've been hitting for a long time and I've never done it.
You're 50-50.
No, I'm up.
I mean 60-40.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, boys.
Hey, on the Parleesies, we've been up like 60-40
Yeah.
the last couple
Could
of
we
weeks.
not? Can I get a promise from you guys? Come
2
on.
days.
Yeah.
2 days.
Oh, that's
Like, you know what the cool thing about putting 50 on them? You can make it all back in one day.
One
play.
parlay.
Yeah, make it all back. You can't do that with the $10 ones. To play 10 to win 300, you gotta play 80 of them to hit one, cuz.
I will.
so fun.
All I need is Jamar Chase for 3 more touchdowns and I'm good. What?
I will take the under the 6.5 though. On you.
That's
on my line.
Out of 23 games?
Yeah, I'll take the under. It's just not good.
You
No
fucked
problem.
up. Let me tell you why you fucked up.
Why?
Because I told you the secret sauce behind it and you didn't want to take it.
So take his.
Me and you our record was very similar. Remember? Then I started going, "Zzz,
So we're going all the way
take
through
favorites.
through playoffs.
You'll hit more than you
We're gonna pick the Super
Playoffs
Bowl.
to Super Bowl.
We're gonna pick the Super Bowl, and it's
That's
gonna
fine.
count. Yeah, 6.5 under.
That's totally fine.
Should I tell them what you told me
About
on FaceTime the other day?
Say
yeah,
it.
go ahead.
You don't care?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. The fuck.
You don't actually care.
I mean,
Say it.
Hey, we don't want to watch the Super Bowl with you, man.
Why is that?
because if the
Yeah,
Chiefs make
the
it,
Chiefs make it. And, well, it's not if. They're going to make it. They're going to
Yeah.
be in there.
That's fine.
Or you could just, not be a bitch and just be a Lions fan with us.
No. We could watch the game together. I never said I'm gonna outwardly cheer
But inside.
Yeah,
for
you are.
anybody. That's
Hey, the problem
fine.
is-
Guys,
Unsat
stop
wala.
being fucking
Unsat wala.
hypocrites,
When
man.
you-
We've gone to Detroit Piston playoff games and we've cheered against the Pistons in the playoffs. We were all
that
there.
was LeBron.
Come on, boys.
But you know what's crazy is you've never said you were a Patrick Mahomes fan. You've always defended him.
No,
against the-
I
Yo,
was-
yo, hold on. We're gonna go back to what we said last week.
Cows.
Kim, you're a Cowboys fan, okay?
Okay.
You're supposed to be a straight Cowboys fan.
Guys.
Why are you liking
Hey.
anybody else
Hey.
but Detroit? or the
doesn't-
Cowboys?
Can I jump in?
What's up?
Nothing. In sports will be like the Lions winning a Super Bowl, bro. And I don't mean that as a Detroiter. The entire planet is on Detroit right now.
You know what?
It's
Here's
on
what I'll
that
do,
train,
boys. Here's what I do. My promise to you guys
Nothing will
is
be like
here's what I'll do, boys. Here's my promise to you guys. On the Super Bowl, I will cheer for the Lions, and if they do go against the Chiefs, I think they'll beat the Chiefs.
But you're a Cheveb, and we know you're
Wait,
a Cheveb.
no. On my mom. Hey, on my mom, we'll cheer for the Lions.
believe you.
I won't. I just swore, but there's a thing that I had to say about this.
What's up?
I'm not, and I was talking to Detroit Lions fans. People are like, "What? Who are you a fan of?" They're like, "Your Cowboys suck this year, so you just be a Lions fan." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I've always cheered for the Lions to do well, even last year and the year before that.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the biggest Lions fan. I don't
You
claim
don't have
it.
to be the biggest.
I don't
Lions
It's not
claim
about
it.
being the biggest Lions.
We're
But-
the biggest Lions fans.
It's about
No,
listen,
I'm not,
It's
but
about
I'm not
putting
gonna claim-
away. It's about taking Patrick Mahomes, loving him, and understanding he already has 3 Super Bowls, and he's gonna win
I could
more.
do that for you guys.
And he's put that on the box in a box on the side for a second. Understand, like this is a very, very historic moment for the city.
I could do that for
and
you guys.
sports.
Just for the-
When LeBron was beating the Pistons after they just went to 4 straight conference finals and they had 3 championships as a franchise, I don't feel bad for Detroit at that point.
I'm just saying.
But when it's the Detroit Lions,
just
bro,
don't wanna
You know
be-
how heartbreaking that would be for the city. Listen, to me.
I know.
Ford Field might be on fire.
I know, but I'm just saying,
NFC
boys.
Championship game. They don't lose.
I'm
They don't win
not-
the NFC Championship game.
crap.
Ford
I
Field.
don't get.
Ford Field's gonna be on fire.
I don't
bro.
get why you guys are getting so mad about this. It shouldn't be a shock, boys. I'm not a Detroit Lions fan. I don't claim to
Just
be.
figured, you know, it's your city. Something
I know
very
that.
something big. It's bigger than football.
I
at this
know,
point.
but
It's
You know
gonna
what?
happen.
You know what? Look at me.
don't be
Isn't
mad
it bigger than
about something.
football? If the Lions
It
win the
is.
Super Bowl, bro?
But can I ask you a question real quick, though?
Ask me, bro.
It's probably going to be more towards him. Right now, in some alternate universe, Tom Brady was playing the Lions in the Super Bowl. And like, let's just say the Patriots were. Who would you be cheering for?
Lions.
Bullshit. And you know it.
Me?
Yes, you cheer for the Tom Brady.
I'm cheering.
Bullshit.
Can I say something?
I'll jump in
Hold
and I'll
on,
tell
hold
you
on,
if
hold on. Can I
LeBron
answer the
had
question?
3 championships
Can I answer the
and
question?
they were
Bullshit.
playing Detroit
Bullshit.
and Detroit never won one,
Bullshit.
and it was just historic,
Bullshit.
I honestly,
Yo,
Hakeem,
bullshit.
wallahi, I wouldn't
No.
be that
Look
upset.
at me
if
real
you-
No,
quick.
Hetty,
I
but you
would.
wouldn't, Hetty.
I see Musa Dallas. I'm a
guys,
Chicago
guys.
Detroit, bro.
Let me just say this real quick.
Hakeem, brother,
I am
you
wrong
are,
for not.
Hakeem,
Listen,
your fingers, you're a Cowboy. You're not a
it
you're not a
doesn't.
Kansas
Wait,
City
guys, it
Chiefs
doesn't
fan,
matter.
bro.
You guys are both fans of people historically that have nothing to do with you.
But that's all we were.
It doesn't matter though, boys. There's
Oh,
a guy that I seen, I liked. There has to be something you guys don't understand. If you guys were flipped in my situation, you guys would be the same thing, and you would be the villain.
No, bro.
You would.
No, bro. Not
Hetty,
3 years
Hetty,
in.
Hetty, I love you.
3 years
Hetty,
in.
I love you. Patrick Mahomes been in your first. This is your 7th.
You've liked him for 3 years.
No, bro. I started calling him the GOAT
I mean,
after
he
he
wasn't your
championship
favorite.
won.
Patrick Mahomes was your favorite player 4
Yes,
years ago.
bro.
Wallahi, he wasn't.
He's always been
We
my
talked
favorite
about
player.
Patrick Mahomes 3 times 4 years
No,
ago,
bro. Come on.
Hakeem, 4 years
He
ago.
was getting mad at me after year 1. I'll say he's the best quarterback I ever watched.
Yes, that's different than saying he's my favorite quarterback
No,
ever.
bro. You guys have been calling me a Patrick
Who's your favorite
Mahomes
player
squad.
ever in the NBA?
Kobe.
Who's the best player ever in the NBA?
LeBron.
So why isn't LeBron your favorite? If we're just going off best,
He is now. He's my favorite player now.
No,
all
he's
time.
Oh, all-time Kobe. That's different. Kobe's my guy.
But that's the point. Is you're saying you used to call him the best, but you weren't. He wasn't your favorite athlete.
Yeah, but that's
Patrick
different.
Mahomes in year 2 was your
I
favorite
never,
athlete.
but I never, because in football, I never had a guy.
Exactly.
So keep it like
That
that.
happened 3
Why
years
do I
ago.
have? Why?
Because you're a Cowboys fan.
And I can't like other players.
You don't like other
Not
players.
when-
You
not
love
when
other
a-
players.
Yeah, I can't love another
Not what a
player.
historic moment for your city's at stake. No, it sits
Okay,
aside.
sure, guys. I just think that it's.
You honestly can't see that perspective. You
I
can't
can see
it,
that
bro?
perspective, but I can
Like,
also
this
see.
big, bro.
Listen. I can see that perspective. That's great, but I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You wait. You are the biggest. You are the biggest.
On my mother's life, I would trade a LeBron championship today for a Detroit Lions Super Bowl. On my mother's life, I would.
Can I answer the
I don't believe
question?
that.
On my mother's life,
Can
I would.
I
answer-
know it's
can I
different
answer
in the
the
moment,
question?
though.
Can I
I would
answer
give
your question?
LeBron's 4th championship up. I swear to God, today for a Lions Super Bowl.
Can I
On
answer
everything
your
I love, I
question?
would.
Can I answer your question? Tom still has 7,
Yeah.
and he's Super Bowl against the Lions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind who wins. I wouldn't care who wins.
It's a historic moment, Hakeem, bro. It's the Detroit
I
Lions.
don't. You guys could say that now. It's a lot different in the moment. Number one, I never said I would outwardly cheer against the Lions.
Oh, we know that.
I won't ever do it. But guys, again, I will not fake it. I don't fake it now. You know what I love being about Detroit, about being a football fan?
Look at me. Look at me.
What do you eat in the Super Bowl?
You want to know what I love about? Hey, you know what I love about being a
What do you-
fan
hey,
is
what do you
I can look at all these teams.
What are you gonna order?
And judge them fairly.
Make sure you place your order early because it's busy that day.
You guys are funny. You guys are getting mad about that?
I really want you to jump on with us.
No, I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon.
You know what? Fuck you. We
If
don't
they're
want
in
you on the
the- if they're in
bandwagon.
the-
Bro, I'm not gonna jump on a
don't want
bandwagon.
you on a
If they're in the
bandwagon.
Super Bowl, cheer for the Chiefs.
Just
no
don't
problem.
just don't put the money on
But
it.
we're putting $250 on the Lions, all of us.
Well, no, guys. I think that if it
Lions
is,
go-
I think the Lions would beat them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll take it.
that's a good
Take it.
exchange.
Brother, look at me.
Put your money where your
Brother,
mouth is.
God,
Look at me.
You know I will.
Hey,
You know I
hey,
will.
Hey, he don't like Pat that much.
hey, plus 350.
Hey.
I'll throw away my favorite athlete tomorrow
Oh, wait,
for $300.
wait. You think that game would be plus 350? That would
The
be.
Lions are plus 350 to win the Super Bowl right now.
I know, but I'm saying that game.
They would be like minus 100.
If the Chiefs, which I don't think the Chiefs are going to be the Super Bowl.
Me neither.
I just don't. I'm sorry. There's too many close bounces.
Then can you cheer for Detroit?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. But guys, there needs to be something said. I
Let him talk. Hold on.
I don't like jumping on bandwagons, bro.
I'm not telling you to jump
I'm
on
not gonna do
bandwagons,
that. No,
brother.
but you are. You just told me your
No, I
words.
am.
Word
telling
for
you.
word, you said to jump on the band. I'm not gonna do that. That's not, I don't like doing that, bro.
Hold on.
Come on, bro.
Hold on. It's not a band. Akeem, you're from the city. Let me finish. Let me talk.
Okay.
You're from the city.
Okay.
You grew up in the city.
Okay.
It's not like you're jumping on a band because the team is good. Like you're from the city. Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be a bandwagon. You're from the city.
It doesn't. But on my heart, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Of course. So stick to being a Cowboys fan.
No,
Stick with your
no.
guy.
Don't tell me I can't like other players.
I
bro.
never liked other players when Tom was
No.
when Tom was still
You
playing.
because this is the problem. You were a Tom Brady fan. You
Okay.
weren't a Patriots fan.
Okay.
Right.
But I never liked other players or other teams.
That's on you. I wouldn't get mad if you liked another
But
player.
any
in the
other-
time frame.
any other person
Just because
that's
I
a
like a
sport-
team doesn't like. I like a lot of guys in this league. I defend Lamar Jackson. I can't be a Lamar Jackson fan.
I'm a LeBron Jackson fan.
We're all Lamar
I hope
Jackson
he gets
fans.
beat by 30 in the
But
Super
you
Bowl.
guys are
Against the Lions.
fairly new Lions fans, right?
Okay.
So that's why you guys. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I can like other players. I'm a Lakers fan. I like other.
Who's telling you to not like the Cowboys?
No, you guys are telling me I can't like other players.
I'm telling you, silo that. Put that on the side in a box for a second. Understand, Pat has 3, and this is a historic
I
moment
will.
for your city,
I will.
bro.
I will for you guys. Sure. I
buying
don't
it?
think it's gonna come to that.
You buying it?
I don't like him.
You buying it?
I don't like him. Because he's good.
You need to be better, man.
I don't like him.
You need to be better.
Because he's good.
You need to be better.
I
hope.
A, what's more fair than saying I don't like athlete A because he's super good? Isn't that
I think
super
that
fair?
you don't. I think that you don't like him because you think he's a barrier to the Lions.
Why didn't you like LeBron in 2016?
Because of Kobe.
Okay.
Okay, I can see it, but you can see how you could get a little unfair about him and maybe start criticizing him a little bit more.
Because I still call him to this day. Don't I call him the second greatest quarterback of all time already?
Yes, sir.
That's
And
cool.
arguably the best quarterback
That's good.
ever. That's why I hate him.
That's good.
I'll never dislike an athlete because they suck. I promise you that. Every athlete.
Don't get mad at me for something that I've been true to always, man. Don't get mad at me. That's just who I
You
am.
haven't been always true to Patrick Mahomes. That's bullshit.
No.
You
I'm
defended him in
talking about
arguments,
no.
but
I don't. I'm talking about don't be mad at me for being true about not jumping onto bandwagons, bro.
It's
But
not
you jumped
about-
on the patty bandwagon.
That's not about.
Early.
Early.
Yes,
Won
bro.
a Super Bowl in his 3rd year.
I mean, early.
jumping
bro.
on the bandwagon.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit here. Here's what I won't do. I won't claim to people that I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I won't do that. I think that's fucked up.
Who's telling you to do that?
It's kind of what you guys are asking me to do. So what do you guys want me to do? You guys just want me to cheer for the Lions in the Super Bowl?
So can I ask you a question?
If it's against the Chiefs?
So if the Eagles,
what do you guys want?
So if the Eagles have a chance to win
Stop getting mad, bro.
So if the Eagles have a chance to win the conference and they play the Bucks and I cheer for the Bucks to beat the Eagles that day, that means I'm a Bucks fan?
No. That's fine.
So I'm not asking you to be a
I'll do it
Lions
for
fan.
you guys. Just don't.
Fuck us. شو بدك فينا نحن. Do for your city, bro.
Okay, I got you.
Your affinity, you know what all proof to me today is your affinity for Patrick Mahomes is larger than the affinity for your city of Detroit that you've been talking about for 15 years that I've known you. You've been a proud Detroiter for 15 years. You cannot deny that. You've been
Yeah,
a
of
proud
course.
Detroiter.
I think that
But that trumps that's being trumped right now. You gotta admit by Patrick Mahomes' affinity.
I
Right
think,
or wrong?
No, right. But I also my affinity for not wanting to be a bandwagon because
That's bullshit. That has nothing to do with
No,
it. That's bullshit.
no,
Has nothing to do
no,
with it. Has nothing to do with it.
no. It is, bro.
You could cheer for a team without being a fan of them, bro.
because it's been pissing me off how everybody's becoming a Lions fan
It's not about a Lions fan. It's understanding a historical moment.
and how people
And
have been
people wanting it
claiming
happen.
to like, oh, I vote. Man, there's been some old timer they deserve this.
Brother,
You don't think? Okay, so you think that a kid from Detroit right now jumps on this Lions bandwagon? You think Detroit fans are upset about that?
No, but,
Lifelong ones?
you know, I'm
now
just-
if it's Milwaukee and they're doing it, yeah, they're probably
wait,
upset.
so you're
bro, but
mad at
Detroit?
us for jumping on the bandwagon?
No, not at all.
Oh, because I've told you this before. While Tom was playing, I told you once Tom retires, I don't know, like I'm gonna be a Detroit.
I mean, we were arguing
And I
Lions
said
from
that.
beginning of last year.
Way before that, bro. What are you talking about?
I just
Before that, they sucked.
no,
mean, they suck-
no.
we're still
you know-
Lions fans,
now,
though.
here I have a
Before-
question
it was
for you
the
guys.
beginning of
What's
last
up?
year.
If the Lions were bad this year, would you guys be watching every game?
No,
No, I would. Why wouldn't I?
No, you wouldn't.
because you weren't before.
No, you weren't. So like that's
Because
what I'm
Tom
trying
was
to
still
say.
playing.
No, he wasn't. Tom's been out of the league for 4 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Suede,
so why did we watch him 2
Suede,
years ago?
I love
They
you.
were good.
Suede,
bro.
I have a
They were
question.
2-14.
Wait.
No, they weren't.
3 years ago. They
3
were.
years
No.
ago, when they started off
They were
1-5,
3
you
and
weren't
14
watching
or
games.
Yeah, and then they went on that streak
But-
and they finished
but
over
that was
500.
2 years
That
ago.
was
Boom.
3. Okay.
That's
was
jumping
2
on a
years ago.
bandwagon.
Okay.
3 years ago, they won 3 games, bro. 2 games.
Tom
bro.
was still playing.
Suede.
Was playing 3 years ago.
Yes, he was.
But
he was.
anyways, like my question is, if they were bad
You
right
can watch
now,
both.
hey,
yeah, but I was still cheering. for
when
Tom,
you
bro.
when you're
That's the thing with him. What are you talking?
but here's the bullshit. I call bullshit because if Tom Brady was playing the Lions in Detroit, you would be cheering for Tom Brady.
But
just
I
would.
just told you that. I
No,
wouldn't
because you
mind
want to know
the
why?
wins, though,
Because
bro.
the Bucks were on and you weren't watching the Lions.
But he was.
But I was a Tom Brady
strictly
fan.
A Tom fan.
But hey,
big
it's the same. It's the same difference though in the playoffs. If you're from Detroit, right, and your favorite player in the league is there, it doesn't matter how much I like Patrick Mahomes and how long I've liked him for. It's the same. It's the same difference, bro. If you would cheer against them, you would still.
I'm telling you, I would trade a LeBron championship today. Now I might not give up the 2016 one.
I don't know.
But I'll give up the 2020
Hey, I don't know
one.
if in year 10 you would cheer against the Detroit Pistons, bro. You would.
The Detroit Pistons have 3 championships.
But Hetty, it's
They're a great organization in sports.
I'm just
They're a
saying,
great franchise.
in general though,
They're not the lowly Detroit
like
Lions, bro.
I'm not the only one that'd be doing this.
You're cheering against a Cinderella.
I got you guys. I'll cheer for them. And now you know what? And I'll put 2.
I don't want you to cheer. I don't want you to cheer for them for us.
I'll put 2 rackles on the Lions.
Same
just
for your
you guys.
affinity of the Detroit.
That's fine.
You know what? It's okay.
I'll put my money where
good.
my mouth is.
We're fine. We're good.
Stop getting butthurt about something,
I'm
bro.
You know what's
Bummer,
funny
brother.
is you're not even going to be able to show how excited you are if Patrick Mahomes wins in just like in general, because everybody around you, the entire state,
Be crying,
is gonna be
bro.
upset.
No, I won't even. To me, again, guys, I will be excited. I'm gonna be excited when the Lions win the Super Bowl. I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. I don't think this is gonna be a problem that we're gonna have to deal with, fellas.
Me neither.
Well, just being
They're not
really,
with the Super Bowl.
I just gonna be really honest with you guys. It's not gonna be a problem.
You know who's gonna fuck him, right?
Who do you think's gonna fuck them?
Josh is finally gonna fuck him.
You think so?
Yeah, Josh is finally gonna fuck him.
Patty in the playoffs?
Yeah, I don't.
Josh or Lamar, bro.
And then we said the same thing about Lamar. We got to say it about Josh. If Josh beats Patrick Mahomes and then goes and beats the Lions, let's talk about it. Top 2. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it'd be you.
Top
Had,
2. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Top 2. Top 1.
but the Lions would.
42
They would.
to 12.
And
Dog walk him.
they would dog walk
But for any reason,
them,
though.
and they would dog walk the Ravens.
But if for any reason,
There's not a defense in the league that can stop the Lions'
if for
offense.
any reason the Bills do it, we gotta have the conversation, bro.
Not a historical, but I would walk in and if you said that Josh number 1, I'd be like, yeah, cool, I'm cool with that.
We'll cross
I said the same thing about Lamar.
We'll cross that bridge when it gets there.
Josh
if it
might
gets
better
there.
than Lamar.
I've been going back and forth on that.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot. You know, for me, it switches every week.
I would take Josh.
My favorite quarterback is Lamar. You know what it is with Josh? It's like I seen how big of a threat he is to the Chiefs, so now I'm like, yeah, Josh, go get him.
Can
bro.
I ask you a question real
Go
quick?
fucking get him, bro.
You want to know what it is? The Chiefs are more scared of
Josh,
than Josh than Lamar.
Oh, 100% they are.
They know how to guard Lamar.
Yeah, he deserves that nickname of Captain America. Like, what do they call him? The Winter Soldier and Captain America, and he looks like Superman.
Because when I watch the Chiefs,
Hey,
Yo,
against the Chiefs,
Yeah,
Can I say
was
something?
The biggest Josh Allen fan
I
you'll
was-
see,
can I
bro.
say something real quick? When I watch Patty and Lamar, there's like a huge clear barrier. in
There
my
isn't
eyes.
one between him and Josh when they play.
And when I look at Josh and I think, yeah, Josh.
I'm gonna
does-
push back on that. Last year in the AFC Championship, there wasn't a clear barrier between them. They both. Hey, look at me. They both sucked.
I'm just saying.
It was a defensive game.
you know,
so, like,
saying it's like,
can't wait till January.
yeah,
I cannot wait.
Josh
till
looks better against Pat a lot.
in the regular season, yeah.
Looks better than Pat when they play each other in the regular season.
All right. The parlays and
The Parleezes.
they ain't gonna hit.
Show them the sweater.
Oh, the Steph Curry go to sleep. Put a lot of people to sleep.
Yeah, last couple of years.
Yeah, get
Finally
that.
learn how to close out games after you.
Oh, get that old crusty take out of here, bro. That was so 2000.
Finding 21.
Yeah, come on, bro.
No,
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Nice, you know.
if you want to say about him, he's him.
Oh.
Curry is him.
That's a guy that can say.
Curry is him.
Curry's hard to hate now.
Hey, man, listen, man. You know, Curry reminds me how old I am.
Why?
We're turning into old heads, bro.
Oh yeah, you gotta defend Curry
To me,
now.
the two best players in the league right now are Steph and LeBron.
Yeah, you actually gotta defend.
You know who's third?
KD.
Hey, you gotta start defending Curry now. Like some people be like,
Oh, I defend KD. I knew it was bad when I started defending KD.
you're just
People
like
yeah, this guy's better than KD. He's what? What the fuck did you say?
the guy that's 7 foot and shoots it from the logo and busted your man.
There's some players in the league that are better than KD.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, I'm thinking like 3 or 4 players that are.
This year, are you taking Wemby or KD? Just this year. Just this year.
No, I'm still thinking KD. man.
I'm taking Wemby, bro.
You know, we always say like Wemby's 7'6" and he can.
He's
do this,
7'4".
2'3". He's 7'3". He's the same exact height as Kristaps Porzingis. Literally the same height.
Now wingspan, his
Wingspan's a
wingspan
lot
is
bigger.
disgusting.
Porzingis is a big guy.
He's got to stop shooting so many threes, though.
I'm taking.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm taking Shai over KD. I'm taking Luke over KD. I'm taking Giannis over KD.
Jokic, definitely Jokic.
Are you?
What?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Bro, what?
Now we're
Motherfuckers,
We're
you're
going
averaging like 30, 13,
no.
and 13.
Listen, Joker is just because we didn't call him a top 5 center of all time doesn't mean that
That's
he's.
still crazy to me. Calling him a top 5 center of all time, bro.
Oh
this
yeah,
early.
it's
Put one more.
oh no,
I'll look
it's
at it.
arguable already. Like somebody can make a good argument against it.
It's way too early.
Three MVPs and 1 Finals MVP.
Oh,
Man.
before we get started on the first topic, speaking of the guy in your shirt, I said something BTS behind the scenes. I said I found out the reason why. If somebody has him outside of the top 10, I could listen to it. Okay? And this is undisputable. You can't make an argument against it. It's impossible. He's the only guy in the entire top 10. Teams on offense actively try to get the switch on him. Actively.
Yeah. Defensively, he's
I was watching that Clippers and Warriors game, bro.
I know exactly what play.
James Harden is 36, 35 years old
trying
now.
to switch him.
And like they would make it a point of purpose when James Harden had the ball in his hands, they get stuff on him. And you know what he did with James Harden, who's 36 years old? He got cooked.
Oh, he's
Absolutely cooked.
oh
That
yeah.
same game.
But that's why it's also you could reverse it. It's also impressive that he's one of the smallest guys that you can argue that's in the top 10. Oh, but he can't guard me.
It's a big flaw.
Oh yeah, he can't guard me. But that's why your point guard
He's
is.
a liability on defense.
That's why your small point guards can't be your best players all the
Chris Paul
time.
was one of the best defenders in the league for a long time, bro.
That is
Nobody
that
was
is
switching on Chris Paul, bro,
Yeah.
unless it was a
No, I yeah, I
a little
get
bit.
that. Still a top 10 player of all time.
bad.
Yeah. Okay. So I felt like yesterday with the Cavs and the Boston game, it was one of the most like anticipated games, like regular season games, like in a long time that I remember. It was like one of the. I'm a Lakers fan, obviously, so like I run to watch Laker games, but I ran to go watch that game. Like
It lived up to the hype, too.
I jet home and I went to watch that game. Now Boston beat them. Garland couldn't throw a rock in the pond.
Oh, we know.
You know, it was the only thing that
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So Mobley looked good.
You call him Mobley a lot.
I know.
You got to be careful, man.
Why does that
Evan,
the
Evan.
B?
Just say Evan.
No,
He
Mobley.
calls him Mobley.
No, I think a
Mobley.
D. I think of the D instead of the B. Mobley. We're good. It'll never happen again. I promise you, Captain.
Okay.
Jalen Williams.
that just sticks with us now at this point. Okay, about the Cavaliers, are they actual championship threats?
Yes, absolutely. They are.
Like you can walk away at the end of this year and see them holding that trophy up.
The only team that looks better than them in the league right now is Boston. Barely. Barely. If I walked in yesterday, right, and say what you want, those two teams got up for that game.
Oh yeah, they
Boston
did.
got up. Boston almost set the 3-point record
Yeah.
yesterday. They got up for that game. Jason Tatum balled his ass off. Jalen Brown had a really nice game. Al Horford had 20 yesterday, bro. They got up for that game. They missed nothing. Derek White was on fire. Pritchard was playing really well. All their guys were playing at an elite level. And they won by 4. With Darius Garland going 3 of 21. So their second best player right now. Went 3 of 21. Missing their best 3-and-D guy and missing the best pure shooter on the team. It's Strus. And an Okoro. You know what the problem with that team is? I said a couple times yesterday in the chat, they're fucking long. They're long.
Yeah.
They're big. They're big and they shoot the air out of that ball. And I don't know which team has the best player between those two teams in a 7-game series.
Hey, you're the legend of D. Mitch has grown in your eyes, huh?
Hey,
It's more of an indictment on Tatum, but yeah.
Is Garland better than Mobley?
Today I would say he's yes. Today I would say he's better, but like by the end of the year, talk to me. I might have a different opinion. On it.
Really?
Yeah.
Mobley's.
I also think the
Mobley's-
Lakers in the 7-game series, though.
Against the Cavs?
Yeah.
Me too, but I think the Lakers are going to win the NBA championship. But you said threat, though. You didn't say are they going to win the NBA championship.
Yeah. So
Threat?
that,
Yeah, they're definitely a threat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
they're-
How could
they're
you walk
fine.
away from that game and not think they're a threat?
yeah, I agree.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I agree. Swade?
No. Obviously, no. Big threat. Yeah, I was telling. We were talking about it in the car. Looking back, bro, they're they're legit. Like you said, they're long as fuck. They're so long. I never knew Mobley can shoot like that. I didn't like. Was he shooting like that last year? He was not shooting like that last year.
I'm mid-range, yeah, but threes.
Just shows how important coaching is, man. They didn't change nothing. except
Nothing
they
changed on it. The
Nothing
same team as
changed,
last
but
year.
they wouldn't change their coach. And nothing against Bickerstaff. He's doing some good stuff in Detroit right now. But sometimes you just need an X and O's guy. Right?
the right pieces for the right team.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys were undefeated through 15 games. Was it 15 games?
15, yeah.
And I mean, it's not like they got blown out by ball. It was looking like a blowout for a minute, but they went toe to toe with
You're
them.
watching that game, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what happened in that game? Evan Mobley single-handedly
I
brought it
remember.
back.
Yeah.
Now with
For 8 minutes on the court, he looked like the best player
Now-
on the court. For 8
now
minutes.
that's Boston without Porzingis,
It is. That's the other thing.
and that's what's scary about
But
it.
I don't think they're gonna have Porzingis this year, bro.
I think they're
That guy's a bag of knees.
yeah. I think they're gonna try to limit him as much as possible to try to get him there. You know what I mean? But that's what's kind of scary about Boston. They're a great team. Now, I don't know if I trust some of their players in the playoffs against some other really great players, Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But sometimes they don't even need to play well. Only one of them have to play well. Odds are one of them will play well. Then you get Derek White, who's better than Alex Caruso. You get
Really?
Listen, there's some takes you got to stand by till you fall into the.
I mean, the Colts are gonna be AFC Championship contenders.
The Jets are going to be in the AFC Championship.
But
boss.
some-
I was right about the Cavs. Give me my phone.
You were.
But Boston
You were.
does not need all their players to play great at the same time for them to be great.
They need it against Cleveland.
I don't even think so, bro.
You just saw it.
Cleveland-
but I'm
but
saying,
just
but when
saw it.
Porzingis back, I could see a game where Tatum is not good and Porzingis.
That was the
Derek
entire
White,
finals run yesterday, last year.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm trying to say. That's what's scary about that team, and with
But
that
with
core.
Cleveland as well. Like, didn't have two of the best players as well.
I mean,
For that team, they didn't have. Their,
you know what I'm saying?
They're missing two big pieces. Yeah, definitely.
And they did
You know what I'm
this.
saying? I just don't look at like Okoro and Strauss like as like a Porzingis or even like a Derek White.
Together. Listen,
Is-
we're ignorant on Cleveland because we can't sit here and lie and say we watch Cleveland games actively.
I watch everyone.
They're crazy.
Yeah, right.
You know, the only difference was Kenny Atkinson. The only difference. You know, all he did was, it's very clear. It's very evident. He looked at his roster and he said, hey, bro, every single person on this fucking team can run up and down the court, including my bigs, who are probably the best rim runners in the league. Let's just play faster. They went from 23rd in pace last year to 6th this year.
Wow.
Like, yeah, bro, you have D. Mitch and Garland, and you have Evan Mobley, who's probably one of the most athletic bigs in the league, like, and with Jared Allen too. Why aren't you running more?
Yeah,
Why are we trying to play half-court sets throughout the whole game and slow the ball down? It's stupid.
yeah.
So all they did was get faster.
So speaking of Boston, you've been itching to say something about
Go ahead. Get it off your chest.
Mr. Jason Tatum.
Get off-
Jason
Yes.
Tatum.
Mr. Jason Tatum, I would like to issue a public apology.
Whoa.
Mr. Jason Tatum is a top 5 player in the league.
Wow. What made you switch up?
He's a top 5 player in the league, and he's gotten a lot better at closing out games. He's gotten a lot better. At some point, when a guy is averaging 39-6 and wins back-to-back championships, saying he's not top 5 is just a dumb take. It's a stretch and it's a reach, right? If he wins the NBA championship this year, and he balls like he's been balling, and he gets an MVP, and he wins the NBA Finals, the only real person to make an argument for he's better than, or that's still better than him, would be Giannis in the league. He would go over Jokic. He would go over Shai. He would go over Ant. He would go over AD. He'd go over everybody not named Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Luka
Who?
and Luka.
Yeah. Here's my only issue with Jason Tatum. This can't happen, okay? They have 3 losses on the year. I don't want to nitpick, but they have 3 losses on the year.
Only?
Yeah. One was by 6 points, one was by 1 point, and one was by 3 points. Okay? When they lose, it's super tight. Against Golden State, they lost 118 and 112. He had 5 points in the fourth quarter, and JB wasn't playing.
It's sleep heaven.
To Atlanta, 117 and 116. JB had 8 points in that fourth quarter. he had 2. 135 to 132 in Indiana. That went to overtime. He had 12. JB had 11. In the fourth quarters and losses, he's averaging 6 points a game, and Brown is averaging almost 10.
Yeah.
If he's gotten better at closing out games, I'm going to give him credit for that. If he continues on this route and wins an MVP and plays the way he's playing now, because it's very hard to say there's 5 guys playing better than him today in the league. If he does it and wins another NBA championship and an MVP, when somebody says he's the best player in the league, I'll listen. I'll keep an open mind.
Wow.
I mean, I got.
But he's at worst second.
Now I got to be the guy to kind of push back on that. Sure. Oh my God, it would take back-to-back championships and for you to win an MVP for us to finally do that. But I could still argue that he doesn't carry half the load that some of these other guys.
He doesn't.
And that's the problem, bro. Don't apologize.
So what do you do with 30 points per game and 2 championships in a row? You know what? It's 30.
Can I?
He's not averaging 21.
This is maybe
He's
a very
averaging 39 and 6.
Maybe I might have to get smacked across the face. Could we do a parallel to Lamar Jackson? Is he the Lamar Jackson of the league?
If he wins 2, no.
Well, I'm saying, is he Lamar Jackson where like we know what he can do in a regular season, and then sometimes we see him in the playoffs and we're like, well, just who is that?
But if he wins 2, how can you say that?
But he won.
Well, because when you win 2 and you clearly weren't the best, you didn't play like the best player last year.
But what if he does this year and he clearly looks like the best player and he wins 2?
I'm a good guy.
What case would there be for someone like Shai over him?
Shai, I'm cool with Shai.
But Shai is like 3rd or 4th in the league now.
I like Shai.
What case would you have Luka over him?
Because he just doesn't carry the load that Luka has to carry on a
That's not
night-to-night
fair.
basis.
That's not fair.
But
Hakeem, what load does Luka have to carry?
To where, okay,
What load?
we watched Boston versus Dallas in the finals
They
last
got
year.
schmacked.
They got absolutely destroyed. Not to say that Luka played like freaking LeBron James and put up 40, 10, and 10 and walked away. But when we sat there and we named, and this is why I never thought in a million years Dallas never had a chance against Boston.
100%.
When we sat there and we named the best players in the teams, sure, the first 4 are, go between Boston. And then the next 15 go to Boston.
It's the same case when Kansas City plays the Bills. And we walk away still. When they beat the Bills, we say, this is why Pat is Pat. Even though he has better teams than
But
Josh,
it's not,
clearly.
but believe it or not, though, but wait,
Clearly has a better roster.
but
than
it's
Josh.
not to that extent, though.
No, not to that extent,
It's-
it's clear.
I know, I
The
get
next
that.
5 guys are Chiefs.
I'm sitting
you
here,
compare 'em.
I'm telling you, like, it's like when they play the Niners, that's not the case.
But he's not playing the Niners. He's playing the Bills. He played the Bills last year.
When we talk about like in
NBA Finals.
the finals, though,
He played Josh Allen in the Bills.
I get that. What I'm trying to say is like, but I guess it's almost like against it, like every team.
Last year. But this year, it's not going to be like that. This year, if he goes through Cleveland and then beats LA or beats like one of these good Western Conference teams.
Listen,
I'm saying, what would be the case? What would you say? Like, yes, he doesn't carry as big as a load, but like he's averaging 39 and 6, and he's
Streaky guy.
He's back-to-back MVP.
he's a
At this point, not anymore. And the whole creating his own jump shot, that's not the same. That's not the case anymore, bro.
Maybe he needed a USA. You know what? You're right, bro.
He's
That's not fair,
He's
man.
become
you're
crazy
right.
at
That's not
attacking
fair.
the basket.
Because you could say the same thing about
He's become
KD.
nuts.
What about KD?
And he didn't have to carry the load. He was still the best player in the team.
And that's why we hold it against him, though.
We do, but like, I'm not saying just him as LeBron. I'm saying
No,
he's
I
the
know.
second best player in the league, bro. Like at worst, like if somebody says first off of age, I'll listen.
I'm cool with that. You're right, bro. I'm cool with that.
Listen, and
'Cause
I just argued with someone for 30 minutes about him and Giannis, and I think right now it's disrespectful to have that conversation.
Yeah.
But when you win 2 back-to-back with the Finals MVP, right? And the league should have given him the Finals MVP last year. I still think Jaylen Brown outplayed him, but I'm a big believer like the best player should get Finals
Yeah.
MVP. And he wins an MVP because he's probably the front runner right now to win MVP. I mean, 2 championships, Finals MVP, and MVP by the age of 27, bro.
I'm with that. Yeah,
It's
'cause
wild.
Joker.
No, he'd be better than Joker. He'd be better. Listen, you know how point guards are? We always say they're kind of limited. So are centers, bro.
Not him.
Jokic is a little bit limited, bro.
To what?
To what? When a team like Minnesota runs up and down,
He can't close
and
a game.
He can't compete with that. No, he eats shit.
The problem is that Joker can't close out a game.
He can close out a game.
He can't be your closer.
He can't be your closer. But again, the issue is when they play a running team, they struggle, bro.
Yeah, no, I get
Your
that.
center can't be your point guard when you're playing those dogs in Minnesota, bro. Like,
You know
your center
what?
can't be
You
your
know what?
point guard.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, the only guy that you would be able to argue is just better than him is Giannis. Because if he puts up the numbers and
Because he's not capable of putting up 60, 20, and 10 like Giannis is on any game.
yeah, no.
And winning. You know what I mean?
No,
Maybe.
Not 60, 20, and 10.
Hey, man, if he shoot enough threes, Eddie, maybe, man.
They shoot the most threes
no,
in the
no.
league. 60, he's not that
Giannis is tough.
He's not that capable. But the problem with Giannis is he's so much more dominant than Tatum, too. As a player, he's more dominant.
No, Giannis is tough. You're right, bro.
That's probably
You're right.
That's why I think he's the best player in the league.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Wow,
you know,
man.
you gotta sometimes you gotta look at shit differently.
I always walk shit back
You do.
when I'm wrong about it.
You do.
I give apologies all the time.
You do. But this one was just like, wow.
Why?
Yeah, the Jason Tatum one was weird.
Was on your banned list for
No,
the
he's top
longest.
5.
This is a shocking one.
You
This is-
update with information. New information, you update, bro. You don't just
love
hold
it.
on to a
Whoever
take
he
just for a
argued
take.
with over the
Must
weekend.
have got his ass.
Oh, I know. I tore him in one.
Oh, did you? Of course.
He's arguing. Giannis and Tatum.
But he argued enough.
How hard is that?
Hey, he
Was it
argued
enough,
enough. This guy, whoever it is, props to you. You argued enough for him to walk away and be like,
Open up
yeah,
his eyes.
only
Oh.
Giannis.
I swear to God, that's not what happened.
Then what happened?
My mom's life is not
So
what
then what happened?
happened. What happened was he was arguing back and forth.
No, I'm saying what happened for you to get to Tatum?
I'm
to this?
telling you.
Yo, but he's always been on Giannis, though.
I'm watching him.
I know.
It's Giannis.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
Giannis. No, Giannis. That's not a question.
I'm watching him. I'm watching him against Cleveland. And, like, that game got close. And, like, in the fourth quarter, he was still clearly the best player, like, on the court. And I was like, man, like, I usually don't see this out of Tatum. And then I went back and looked at some numbers. I went back and looked at some games. And I'm like, oh, wow. Wow. Like, he's having himself a year. And, again, he's getting better at closing out games. He's still not good at it. He's getting better, though.
You know what we do, right?
His flaw is closing out games. And, like, if he's getting rid of that flaw,
Sometimes
Don't lose, we live in the moment. Don't say
Sometimes
it.
no. I'm talking about just in general. Sometimes we do live in the moment in the wrong ways, both ways. Sometimes we sit here and we'll like watch Jason Tatum miss a game winner, and we'll be like, oh, this guy's not clutch. And then you go look back at numbers, and maybe he is clutch. Or like, we do it with everybody.
those numbers are bad.
I'm just saying. Or we watch Kobe and he hits a game winner, right? And we just always seen Kobe as, and maybe you look at numbers and he isn't. Or for the longest time it was with LeBron. No, he's not clutch. Oh, you can go look at some numbers. He's
Some moments
You
in
know,
games, yeah.
he's clutch, but it's always the biggest moments. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes takes get crusty and old.
Yeah, you need to adjust with new
You know
information.
what I'm
I
saying?
haven't been wrong about Tatum up until this point.
I love it.
Yeah.
The guy that I was arguing with was claiming that he's just as good a defender as Giannis.
No,
that was the real
no.
argument that me and him had.
No, that because Giannis could anchor your defense. He could be the
He is the anchor.
Guards would rather see Tatum instead of Giannis. Guards
Hetty.
would rather have Tatum.
When you
guard
can be an
than
anchor
Giannis.
on your defense.
He could legit guard 1-2-5.
That's what I'm trying to
Legitimately
say.
guard 1-2-5.
And not to take away, I think Tatum's a damn good defender
He's
on
really a good
ball.
defender.
But
No, but
He's
it's
not even the
Giannis.
best on his team. Bro.
let's
Let's argue him and Jalen Brown before we get to
Yeah,
Giannis.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
But he's doing that because that's the only thing that
he's a big Celtics fan.
yeah, that
That's
oh wow.
I don't like. The thing is, I don't like.
Do we know
forming
him?
No, I don't like forming opinions based on arguments. Like I don't like. Oh, I argued with you about this, so now this is opinion I have to have forever. You know what I mean? Information rules.
You know
all.
what I don't like?
Just
This is my biggest pet peeve in sports.
And this was before. This was after last episode, and I've been meaning to do this episode.
This is my
And then the argument came.
Oh,
after.
wow.
This is my biggest pet peeve in
Almost made me
sports.
want to take away the argument. I didn't want to make it anymore.
This is one of my biggest pet peeve in sports. Huge pet peeve. Just because you're a lover of a team doesn't mean that you're the best player on that team or the best quarterback has to be the best player in the league. But it just doesn't have to happen like that. I can't stand that. Just because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan doesn't mean I have to think that Dak's the best quarterback in the league.
You can believe it, just don't say it out loud.
No, because people form opinions. Like just because I'm a Detroit Lions fan doesn't mean I have to say that Jared Goff is the best quarterback in the league.
Of course not.
That's when you become just dumb and you lose credibility to me. You get what I'm saying?
Is he playing like the best quarterback in the league? Fuck yeah, he is.
Cool.
Jared Goff.
But
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying,
I get
though.
100%,
So like
100%.
Boston Celtics fan, which I don't like them. Don't like them.
Already?
Yeah,
You even meet the guy.
I'm sorry. Probably a great guy. Don't like him. Don't want to meet him.
Just because he's a Boston fan.
Just because he's a Boston fan. I have affinity of hate.
Celtics fans are diehard fans, though.
Yeah, and so are the Lakers.
True.
Connect 4.
Connect.
I told you so.
Connect. 4.
I told you so.
I got something to say about the Lakers.
I told you so.
I
said it in the beginning of the season. He's going to make an impact right away. You're going to see it from day one. 7. How many straight threes you said?
It felt like 15.
13. I swear to God.
37 points.
37 points.
I got something to say about the Lakers.
Say it.
All of you people dragged the Lakers in the summer. They didn't pick up that player. They didn't trade for him. You still got old man LeBron and old man AD. Reeves can't be your third best player. Guess what? The Lakers are the most surprising team in the NBA right now, and it's not even a question. They look great, and all they had to do was upgrade at coach, have a philosophy, and look at them now. All you guys sitting here during the summer, oh my God, they didn't go sign DeRozan? What? Oh my God, they didn't trade all their players.
What?
They didn't trade all their players around for, a washed up star, which you guys used to criticize us for before. Now look at us. Now look at us.
I mean, you were one of them.
No,
Hey, look at me. Hey.
No.
Give me DeRozan. Would have been nice, man.
I would not to give up a lot of some of the younger guys that we have.
Who? Like who?
None of them are untouchable.
I'm not giving up.
outside of
I'm not
LeBron
giving
and
up Reeves and draft picks for DeRozan.
For DeRozan?
Not draft picks. No. No.
So his draft picks are going to be S because
No.
his team's going to be good.
No, I would give up D'Lo in a fucking heartbeat, sure, but it's listen.
The picks always go a little too far.
bro.
No.
Always go a little too far.
I hate
No,
when
guys,
you
I'm
do
saying if
that,
I had to
bro.
trade one of them for
Yo, what's
DeRozan,
wrong
I
with
would
D'Lo
trade.
this
I'm
year?
doing AR and him for him, straight up.
You doing before?
You think AR right now is better than DeMar DeRozan?
No, guys. I'm saying
In the summer, I'm taking AR for DeRozan.
I would rather trade D'Lo for DeRozan than AR for DeRozan.
Obviously.
Yeah, that's all I said.
But if they ask for AR, we'd do that, though. You're insane.
No,
You're actually nuts.
I'm not.
You're
Man, I
nuts.
love
No,
D'Lo,
I'm
bro.
not.
You're nuts.
And not because I
love
think that, because I think that DeRozan's not a better player than AR. I think for the fit that we need for the
What about
Lakers.
the fit?
Because AR handles the ball. He could play your point guard when
What do you think DeRozan's been doing for the last 4
DeRozan
years?
can't do that.
he's not a playmaker. Not like AR.
What?
DeRozan? Oh, you see, look at that little laugh he does all the time means I haven't watched enough of DeRozan.
No. What are you talking
He
about?
played point guard in Chicago for the last 4 years, bro.
And AR is a better shooter than him. He's younger.
Is he?
He's younger.
Is he a better shooter than him, though?
Probably not. But my hope,
He's messing around, right?
guys,
He's not messing around. He's trying to go back and forth in his head right now.
guys,
Should I make the
my
argument? Should I
whole
not?
point was people were shitting on the Lakers this summer and said they didn't go do this and go do that.
I mean,
and
your
look
boy
at
had him
them
in the
now.
NBA championship.
Just what was it all summer? What was it all summer?
I said they were going to win the NBA championship.
Well, all summer
Don't look
people
at
were
me.
talking about they didn't go get him, they didn't go do
You
that.
said some of the same shit, though.
No, I always
you
stuck
did,
by.
dude. Yeah, you
what?
did.
I said what move was
When I
out
said they were
there?
going to win the NBA championship, you said, no. I don't think so, bro.
No, I said
I don't
that
think so.
barring. I said the only, and I still fear.
Don't jump on the bandwagon
hell.
now.
Oh, brother.
Don't jump on the
It's the
bandwagon now.
Lakers, brother. It's the Lakers. I'm just saying people talking shit. That's all it is. And now they look like
And you got to give some fucking flowers to Cam Reddish, bro. Right now.
a really good defender.
You got to give him credit right now for JJ Redick to insert him in the starting lineup because we've been undefeated since he did it. Give credit right now outside of Detroit. Give credit right now. Give him credit right now.
What happened to Detroit?
We lost. That
Oh,
was the
I
only
mean,
game we
no,
lost
Cam
to.
Reddish, man, great job, bro. You're doing exactly what you need to
And
do out
JJ
there.
Redick.
Oh, bro, I've been number
For
one.
inserting him, I'm saying.
Yeah,
for inserting
JJ.
Cam.
Yes, fuck yeah.
You were against it.
And props to
You said
to,
Cam can't play.
And-
Word for word, you said Cam
well,
can't
as soon
play.
as Vandal's back, he's out. Just know that.
As soon as he's back. He's been hurt for 4 years.
No, I'm saying it's
You'd rather have Vandal than Cam?
yeah.
yeah. As an
Yeah.
overall basketball player, as a defender, I don't know.
Oh no.
For size.
Hey,
you'd
bro,
rather-
I don't
Size.
know.
Oh no.
I don't know.
That's what Vandal's in the league for.
And rebounding. But so that's what Cam is in the league for, though.
No, I think I would have Vandal.
What?
Vandal's going to start.
I don't know
over
how
him.
you're just tossing it up though as a defender. I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm not
because
saying
I've
he's a better
seen
player.
I've seen Vandal guard 1 through freaking 4.
That's what Cam is doing right now.
You know, I've seen Vandal run around with Curry, bro.
That's what Cam would do today if we played the Warriors.
He's bigger.
Bro.
He's bigger.
No, he's
Who's
more
bigger?
versatile.
Cam.
Who's bigger?
Vando. He's more
No, he's
versatile.
not.
to
He's
me.
not bigger than
he's-
Cam.
He's not bigger than Cam.
What? We sure that?
Cam is a full 6'8".
What are you talking about?
Cam Reddish is a full
Seats
6'8".
hunch maybe?
He doesn't hunch. He looks tall as fuck.
What the fuck are you talking
He's a
about?
good 6'8", bro. 6'7" is the least I'll give him.
No, he's
There's L's on this. Hey, there's L's on this or no?
6'8", 6'9".
There's L's on this or no? There's L's. He looked it up.
Yeah.
He's 6'7". How tall do you think Vando is?
6'8", 6'7", 6'8".
So he's taller than him.
About the same.
But I bet you the wingspan is a lot different.
Oh my God, here we go again.
You know, wingspan is
Check
going
it.
to
Go
be
ahead and check
No, I don't think. No, he's long.
it.
Cam is long,
Cam is long. Go ahead and check it.
and he's a lot more athletic than Vando too.
Alrighty, Mr. Jared. He's 6'8".
Yeah, the same height.
Yeah. He just plays bigger to me, that's all. Wait. Why is this coming back on me? I'm telling people to go eat shit that the Lakers are good. Come on, boys. I'm with you guys.
Because when I picked him to win, he's like,
Come on. No.
He shut it down,
wait.
remember?
Hetty,
No.
I didn't shut you down, Hetty. And it's still a concern for me. It's still a concern that it's not a concern for you?
We're killing him.
Yes. I just called everybody idiots out there.
Hold up.
We're killing the
Before the
Celtics.
league started, before like everything started, you were shitting on him for not making any moves, though.
Well, watch. It's a great thing that this is all recorded. I never
didn't-
said.
you never shit
I
on him?
said that. I said that we don't need to make a move just to make a move.
Okay.
I defended him when I said all we needed to do is replace the coach. I never shit on them. What was out there for them to do? They couldn't get Paul George.
You're right.
No, seriously.
No, you're right. No, yeah.
I never shit on them.
Going back, yeah.
Now I wish they would have went and got like a Trey Young or something like that. That'd be pretty great. But realistically, what were they gonna do? But everybody else out there shit on them. That's all I heard all summer.
I mean, we were gonna get DeRozan.
We should have got those.
We should have got DeRozan.
I mean, I'm just saying realistically. You know what I'm saying? Like when we
No,
didn't. I was mad when we didn't get Clay. I was mad when we didn't get Clay.
I'm good with
yeah.
not getting Clay. Because AR is better than Clay.
But in the moment,
What, really?
in the moment,
no.
I was just in the moment. I was mad
No,
about it.
Eddie. No. I'd rather have.
AR today's better than
I'd rather have Clay, Eddie.
No, it's not.
Clay's
No,
still
I would rather
Clay-
have AR just because he at this point right now we need ball
He's a better
handlers
playmaker,
that
too.
could. Clay's just a guy.
And that's why I'd rather have DeRozan over AR because he's a better playmaker and he's a
Clay-
better scorer, pure scorer. Than
Yeah, he's
AR.
Clay's a
He
better
is.
shooter,
But that's it.
better defender.
I don't know if he's a better shooter today.
Yeah, he is, Eddie. It's still Clay
I
Thompson.
think
Eddie.
I saw a stat where like Clay has had over 2 threes in a game like twice this year, bro.
Clay's name is.
No.
Clay's name is.
Against the Warriors, he's had.
Here,
he had
maybe I'm completely off base,
had
bro.
7.
If I'm remembering correctly, bro. If I'm remembering correctly, my little handy dandy one. Let's see. It's a podcast.
Yeah, put 3
We can
threes.
look shit up.
Literally, put 3 threes. There's no way. I'd rather have Clayman over AR.
Not for this team.
In general,
He's had 2 threes and over 2 threes in half of his games.
Come on, brother, man.
He's had 5 games this year where he had 1 3, bro.
I'd rather
It's
have
not
Ball
the
and
same
Connect.
old Clay, bro.
I'm cool with Ball and Connect without having to give up AR.
Yeah, actually, I don't like that move,
You know what I'm saying?
to be honest with you.
Listen, I'm not trying to make it seem like AR's.
You're sure Clay is a better shooter than Dog Connect today?
Chill out.
Today.
Come on,
No, listen to me.
Eddie.
I'm saying today.
I
He's still
don't
a
know.
rookie, though, man.
Bro.
Boys.
Today.
We were talking about this with the Caleb thing. Calm down. He's a rookie. He's a rookie.
But it's shooting, though.
I understand that. But
It's just
he's
it's
still-
shooting. There's no thought in it. It's muscle memory.
Yeah. Muscle memory. Yeah. Tell that to Mark Fultz.
Hey,
Muscle memory.
So,
Haram. That's what I
yeah.
thought was going to happen.
hey, so I want to play a game with you guys real quick. We're gonna do a would you rather, but building a team from scratch. So I'm gonna give you 2 players. You guys are gonna tell me who would you rather build a team with.
Okay, man.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So again, we're gonna do a would you rather. Who would you rather build a team with from scratch?
Go ahead.
2 players. You pick one. Ant or Shy? Ant, baby. Wemby or Giannis right now?
Wemby. Age. Just strictly off age.
I'm going Wemby with age. D. Mitch or Brunson?
D-Mitch.
Dimash.
Because he's a better basketball player than John Brunson.
AD or Embiid?
AD. Because Embiid needs to get on the court. He needs to come early to fucking meetings.
Absolutely AD.
Don't even mention it. Embiid.
Fun with
Embiid,
him.
yeah.
I'm
Is he on your A-Rod list?
yeah.
I'm out on Embiid too.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Luca or Joker?
Luka.
Luka, age, just based off age. I think Jokic is pushing 30 now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going Luka.
I'm going Luka. You're going Joker.
I'm going Joker. To build? Yeah, I'm going Joker, man. Tatum or Paulo?
Tatum.
Tatum.
I love this turnaround for Tatum for you. Yeah, I'm going
He's
with
better
Tatum.
than Paulo.
Come on, man.
Is he?
Yes, man, he's better than Paulo.
he?
Man, sure. I mean,
You go.
Stop.
I love Paulo. You know how.
Year
I
2, homeboy is look before that injury.
Listen, man. Listen, the NFL, I have a lot to learn from you guys.
No, you don't. You're good now.
No, you're
in the
good.
NBA, my takes are kind of fire, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're,
They're kind of fire. Can I get some credit for my NBA takes?
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
before we go, I just thought about this right now. Before we go, what is your worst? Can you remember your worst take ever?
In the NBA?
Just in general, football or NBA, like one that sticks out to you that you wish.
Calling Derrick Henry washed was pretty rough.
That's
I called him washed, and now he might set the single season record. 10 weeks after. He's on pace to set the single season record.
that's your like thinking ever.
That's the quickest I've been wrong. That's the quickest. Like, washed. 2 weeks later, 202 tubs.
How about you, Swade? What's the one thing that you really believed in? It's just like, what the fuck? I can't believe I said that.
The Jets going to the AFC Championship. That's probably it.
We're going show, though.
I can't
back to the
remember.
basement.
I can't remember what I said. That
I know mine so quick.
Caruso?
No. That one looks like a gem to this one. That if you remember this.
the Harden to Naz Reid.
No, I still stand by that. You guys just don't understand what I'm trying to say.
What is it?
I said that you could switch LeBron and Rudy Gay.
I remember.
Oh, I do remember that. Oh, but that was for hate. That was like all hate though, because he hated LeBron.
I said that you could. I still said it.
Well, you say
It's
some
still on
stupid-
my list of takes.
You say some dumb
Me
shit
and
when
you
you're
said dumber things than what we just said, though. We just don't remember.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I just.
Can you remember what I said? Anything before?
Garrett Wilson being top 5 wide receiver in the league, maybe.
That was pretty dumb, but that's not up there. I'm sure you've.
I've said some
I'm sure
stupid
you've said
shit.
something about. I'm sure you probably said that something about Petty you shouldn't have said.
No,
You said, why is he good the other day?
this year. Why is he
You
good?
said, why is he good?
Why is he good this year?
So, are we
Tell
sure
me.
he's good?
And-
Yeah, pretty sure he's good.
Answer my
Pretty
question.
sure he is.
Answer my question. Why is he good this year?
Why
He
isn't
closes
he?
out fourth quarters.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Why-
He closes out fourth quarter.
Hey, I have a question. Why isn't he good this year?
Those
he's
are the
bad.
stats.
But why isn't he good this
Why
year?
isn't he good? Because interceptions to touchdown ratio is basically 1 this year.
Why isn't he good this year?
Because he's been shitting the bed.
Hold up. What were we talking about with the weapons when you were watching that Bills game? We were talking about something about Patty.
That he has
And
more
why-
weapons than Josh. Still today.
We're talking about something. The pick he threw. He's like, why is that Patty's fault?
Yeah, why was his fault? The first play of the game. What
was
does that
his
do with
fault.
weapons?
It was his fault.
But that's how all of his picks come, though. None of them are like tip passes. They're all just dumb throws this year. It's okay.
That's why.
He's
but
still
no.
might win the Super Bowl, but I mean, he's playing like shit, right?
What's one of your why is he good? But that's not one of his worst. I'm sure
But
he.
can we take out heat of the moment out of it?
Yeah.
Heat of the moment takes, you can't do it. Now, if you do it heat of the moment and then you double back on it, then you deserve some,
Yeah, heat of the moment things
The
are.
Caruso and White thing was tough, Hakeem. That was a little tough, bro.
Did I say anything about
He
Tom?
was a little tough.
I didn't say anything like crazy about Tom. No, everything was true and everything is right. No, literally.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. No, I'm trying to remember.
When you
if I
talk
could-
about the goal of a sport, what can you say that's wrong?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
No,
something.
you
like,
can't be wrong about guys like.
There's no
LeBron-
limit to that.
You can't what are you gonna be wrong about LeBron, Kobe, Tom,
Kobe don't belong in that conversation.
or
But I
Pat?
see what you
Like, what are you gonna say wrong about those guys?
Kobe don't belong in the LeBron Tom conversation.
Can you remember something that I said? You remember stuff like
I mean,
that.
real talk. No, I'm sure. Probably something about Petty,
Have you?
but that's out of hate though.
I'll tell you the most hated argument any of us have made was that Clay and James Harden one. That one used to boil my blood.
Let's don't get into that.
Why
Well,
not?
no.
Don't get into
Why?
that. Don't
I'm
get
not getting into it. I'm just saying that was one
because he
thing.
still believes it.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Wallah, he doesn't.
Yeah, he
On the
does.
Quran, he doesn't.
Do you believe that or no?
Wallah, he doesn't.
No, Harden's
It
clearly
used
better
to
than him.
it used to boil my blood.
Yeah, I know.
What other conversations?
No, I mean,
No,
you-
we've said some dumb shit. I just don't remember.
Yeah,
We've said
we
some
have.
dumb shit, bro.
here's the problem with us. Before we go, the problem is we'll be talking calmly about something.
A little word.
We'll be calm. Yeah, it would take 7 championships for Patty to look like Tom. Or, yeah, LeBron would need 7 to get to Michael. And so somebody pisses you off. If he wins this year, he's the greatest ever. That's just how it is. No, we all do it.
We all do it 1,000%.
We all do it.
1,000%.
That's it.
But when you say stuff like that, yours is the most. To you, you believe it the most.
No, I don't.
No, he just gets aggressive.
I get aggressive about shit.
Till this day, he still thinks that if Fatty wins a 3P, he's gonna do better than Tom.
But when have I ever said that?
We went back.
It don't-
You said
You
It
said
get-
that, then you took it back.
And
You said
took it
heat,
back.
I just in heat of moments.
That's what I just said.
I understand.
You got
but I'm
aggressive
saying-
about it.
Yeah,
You
I
guys-
get
but
aggressive.
You're the most to actually believe stuff like that in the heat of the moment. You actually believe it sometimes.
No, I don't believe that because when I talk calm about stuff, I say it. I say what I say. I never said after calmly. I never said that if he three-peated, he'd be better than Tom. I'm saying it would grow the resume to easily get there more. Does that make sense?
It does.
And that's not wrong.
Can I get something off the top of your head before we go off?
Sure.
I want your top 5 begging knees in sports
Right now?
right now.
NBA and NFL.
Mix them, yeah. I don't care who.
I want to go.
NBA.
I want
Because
to.
NFL is unfair. People get hurt.
I want to go on this.
the
One,
NBA.
one, Kawhi.
Number 2.
Two, Embiid.
3.
3, Paul George. I mean, begging knees back. 4, AD.
No.
AD's a bag of knees, my boy. AD's a bag of
What's the
knees.
definition of what's the definition of bag knees?
That if you literally tap, he's out for
Does
the
it
year.
need does it actually need a definition? The definition. Does it need a
Brother,
definition?
last year AD.
D-Lo's of my bag
if
knees.
he's- no.
Against Denver.
D-Lo doesn't get hurt.
Against Denver, he just looks
Last
like
year-
That's who I called a bag of knees.
He doesn't get hurt.
Who did I call bag of knees originally? Was it him?
Kawhi.
I'll go number 5. Yeah, Kawhi was originally begging knees. Number 5 has to be Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah.
Bag
never
of
on the basketball court.
knees. Bag of knees. Bag of knees.
Brother,
Bag of knees.
AD last year,
Yeah.
a sneeze. Was the memes about him last year was I think he rubbed his eye the wrong way. Breaking news: AD rubbed his eye the wrong way. He's
on,
out
bro.
for 3 to 6 weeks.
You know what I'm titling this video? Top 5 begging knees. You're gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Top 5 begging knees.
1,000 subs, cuz.
Hey, man. Again,
No,
man,
we're not talking about
1,000
chicken.
subscribers.
We're
Thank
talking about
you
subbies.
so much. Thank you so much. It's all because of you guys. Keep
is.
on supporting. Keep on watching. We love you guys all. Road to 10,000. That's where
Yeah.
we're going
Can we
now.
go 5, then 10?
Nah,
No, 10.
fuck
where
that.
do
We're
we 10?
going big.
Shoot for the stars.
Shoot for
That way, the
10,000.
worst comes to worst, you
Hit
fail,
that
you land
subscribe
on the
button,
You have to
baby.
get to the sky before the stars, though, brother.
And what do they say? Shoot for the sky. And
Aim
then if
for
you
the sky,
Aim
shoot
for the
for the
sky.
stars.
Aim for the
For the
sky.
stars,
And
shoot.
at worst, if you fail, you land amongst the stars. So either way, you're up.
Is the
cuz.
sky before the stars?
I feel like solar system is part of the sky. I feel like that's the sky.
Hold on.
So like, let me ask something.
Before we go,
If I-
screw Boston,
one
baby.
second. If I leave the atmosphere right now
Yeah.
and I'm just in space, I'm hovering in space.
Okay, you're in
I'm
the
like, I'm
stars.
in the sky.
You're in the stars.
No, I'm in the sky.
That's the sky?
It's the sky.
You can't see the sky, though.
It's black.
But you can't see the sky. You can see
Ace,
the
you
stars.
see
So
the
what is
bullshit we talk about, Ace?
what does the sky
You see the
stop?
bullshit?
Boys, it's shoot for the stars.
Aim.
Land on the moon.
Land on the moon.
Yeah, you said the
Either
sky.
way, you land amongst the stars.
These guys will argue about this. This guy
But bro,
can.
listen to me. End it. You're in the sky, right? If I'm in outer space, I'm in the sky. I'm floating around the
The
sky.
sky and outer space are two different things, right? You know what you're talking about.
So what am I in right now when I'm floating outside of the
Boss.
Earth? Oh wow! Look at my house.
You're in the galaxy. You're not in the sky.
I'm also in the solar system. No, that's stupid.
No, it's.
What am
not.
I in? I'm just in. Oh, I'm in space. Fuck. It's called outer space.
Really?
Hey,
Wow.
Yo,
This guy
But-
has.
so when am I in the
Hey,
sky
I gotta
of
take
the moon?
his dumb take that he could box out NBA players.
Oh, shit.
yeah, I know,
those,
bro.
Those
That-
takes.
Because 170-pound Chris Paul is gonna
Bro,
be a
I'll
moon
box
guy.
you
Fuck
out right
outta
now.
here.
Hold up. So the sky is before the stars, right?
The sky
No,
is
the
before
stars are
stars.
in the sky. No, the stars are.
Yeah, they are.
No,
See?
they're not.
See? You see?
We get Eddie. No,
The stars are in the sky, right?
No, they're
not
not.
in the sky. You can
The
see
sky-
them in the sky.
Hey, look at a star real quick.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Where's the
Look
sun?
at it.
Eddie, where's the
Look
sun?
at it.
Eddie, where's the sun?
Look at
Where's the moon and where's the sun?
Look at a star real quick.
Where's the moon and
Look
the
at a
sun?
star real
Look
quick.
at that. He's
Hey,
wrong.
hey, you're wrong.
Hey, can you look at a star without looking at the sky?
Can you look at the star? Can you look at the star? Can you look at the moon?
Can you look at the star without looking at the sky?
Can you look at the sun without looking into the sky?
Yeah, if I'm in the moon, I'm
Get
in the
out
sky.
of here, bro. Go box out Chris Paul, bro. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much. This was fun, baby. 1,000 subscribers.